I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Come on.
Thank you very much for that, Ian Wright. Apologies, I can take it from here. People deluded, I'm back again. It's semi-final action, it's cup action, it's Arsenal against Newcastle. Get your predictions in. Do make sure you're smashing the like button. Shout out to you lot, people. Big up you lot on Twitch now. It's an important 10 days for us. At the end of the day, we can't look beyond what's in front of us, but we've got Newcastle today. We're in FA Cup action on Sunday against Man United. And next Wednesday, we have a North London derby. We all know our squad's depleted. We want us to act in the transfer market, regardless of what our results might say. I think us Arsenal fans probably haven't been happy all season, if I'm honest. So, yeah, man, the best way to make fans happy is to win a trophy. Now, I don't know how you look at it. Of course, I'd love to sit here and say Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. We're going to win the Champions League, the FA Cup. We're winning that. And, of course, the League Cup. But when you look at it, we're so close from a final. We're so close from when we got big tests in Newcastle in front of us. But this feels like the more achievable, and I don't know how the season's going to pan out for Arsenal Football Club, but it's probably not going to end up how us as fans would like. So the minimum you can do is silverware. Again, I haven't seen the lineup. There's social media rumors saying Kai Havertz is going to be there. Raheem Sterling's in the squad. You know, I just wish someone would sell me a dream and say Saka's fit, to be fair with you. But yeah, man, predictions, talking points, goal scorers. Yeah, man, you lot are the community. You lot make this platform where it is, and it's a joy to be here with 64,000 of you lot, people. Big up you lot. Can we get to 70k before the end of the year? Can we get to 100 likes for the end of the stream? Let me try and find the lineups, man, because admittedly, folks, it's making me a bit anxious. Okay, expected that. Okay, Lewis Skelly FC, we go again. We're back, baby. Anyways, that's Arsenal's. Let's find Newcastle's. Now, again, big up you lot, people. Get your talking points in. I promise you we'll get into it. You lot are the kings and queens of the platform. So yeah. Oh, they started. Is that Gordon? It could get long out here. Scary. Ooh, I'm a bit nervous. Anywho, people, before we get into the lineup, where's my manners? Again, big up you lot. Still no attacking signing. It is only the 7th of January, but still, nonetheless, the sooner the better. Alexander, big up yourself, man. Appreciative to have you tuned in. A real test of character today. It's a massive test. It's a massive test for us what remains of the season. It's a massive 10 days, as I alluded to. It's a massive game. At the end of the day, you can have nothing but respect for Newcastle. Eddie Howe and Newcastle doing a great job. There's a couple of players we'd all like at our football club. We know they make it difficult for us. And again, you can't look beyond what's in front of you. But I think I speak for most Arsenal fans where you hope in some reality, simply put, we batter Newcastle today, somehow, some way, as unlikely as that sounds, because a trip to St. James's Park is mad. It is a big test of character. And at the end of the day, you know, some of these players will win trophies at Arsenal. Some of them, like Saliba, one day will be playing for Real Madrid and winning trophies. Some of you, this is as good as a gig as it gets. Now, us as fans, we love the club. We're going to die supporting the club, all of that. But a career's short, very short. One day, you footballers are going to look back and think about what you did or didn't win. And it's opportunities like this that make it worth it. I do think as fans, we're a bit snooty. Even me, I just said it there. I'd rather win some other trophies. And I'm sure the players, you know, eyes are on the Prem, eyes are on the champs. But at the end of the day, when you look at the amount of people that participate in the Premier League or Champions League or any cup competition from start to finish in all the teams, there's no guarantee. And the amount of footballers there are in the world, there's no guarantee you're going to win silverware. Of course, if you play for one of the traditional bigger clubs, it's a requirement. But you get the point I'm alluding to. So yeah, it is a real test. And it's a real big test to the gaffer as well, man. We know it can get very dark at our football club very quickly. Should we see Arsenal's lineup? We've got Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard. Martinelli is back in the starting 11. Trossard and Kai Havertz gets a start. On the bench, 16-year-old Jack Porter, Zinchenko, Tierney, Calafiori, Kivior, Jorginho, Mikel Merino, Sterling, and Gabriel Jesus. Now, Arteta has to be a bit cute and clever with his squad. Could you reckon Jesus and maybe Calafiori are being saved for the weekend? Not that you could say that because it's 2 cup games. I'm cool with the lineup, give or take. Lewis Skelly, Calafiori. I think Lewis Skelly hasn't put a foot wrong. Big him up. We always want to see the Highlanders, and he's earned his spot. Always happy to welcome back Timber, who wasn't there against Brighton. I'm happy Mikel Arteta, with the greatest of respect to Kivio and these guys, he could have ducked it and at least rested one of Saliba and Gabriel. I'm happy they're both there because even with them, it's tough keeping Isak quiet like we saw in the Premier League. Declan Rice, great. Partey, it's lovely to see you starting in midfield. Martin Odegaard, I know you've had a kid and you've probably had some sleepless nights. Can we get going? Because the Odegaard haters are rearing their heads again. Can we get going? Martinelli, please, bro. That's all I can say. You lot know me. I'm Martinelli FC. Love the lad. But, brother, come on, man. Come on now, man. You need to do something. Like, we need to. It's childish now, bro. It really is. Trossard, the same. You ain't been good all season. I'll be real. I'm not with this scapegoating stuff, but his general form, you ain't really been that good, Trossard. And considering you've actually been here a lot less than I give you credit for, you're normally lit. You ain't, you can count your blessings rightly or wrongly. A lot of injuries throughout the season has afforded you starting. You did your thing against Villa, but missing penalties in the Champions League. I don't blame you for Saliba getting sent off, but that you got yourself sent off against City. Let's get back going, man. Kai Havertz, you know what you need to do, man. Just please, boys, like, please. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. It's a cup, man. I got to back us, but Newcastle are scary. Got nothing but respect for the club. I always say, if you're a foreign fan and you want to see what the British game's about, go St. James's Park, which we're going to have to do. Big club, big fan base, finally getting, for the years under Mike Ashley, they were getting shagged. So they're finally getting to enjoy things. But for us, end of the day, put your best foot forward in it. It's a big week, big 10 days, win the games. That's the best way to shut people up. And for those that are in and around the football club, can we get some signings? I'm going to cover it in another video. Tab, please leave me alone. I've only got this up because I'm already thinking of the next bit of content for you lot. In the last hour or so, I'd say Thomas Rosicky has been linked with the sporting director job at Arsenal. Like I said, we'll cover that. You lot offer me your thoughts. I'll bring a specific video out at later date, probably within the next 12 hours or something like that. So make sure notification bells are on. But boy, so that's our 11. Let's see what Newcastle's saying. The Bradcar, who apparently is basically going to the Middle East. I saw that today. But the Bradcar, Botman, Joe Linton, Tonali, Gordon, Isak, Hall, Livramento, Murphy, Willock, and Burn. So it's a big game. Like, that's a Premier League starting 11. I'm sure that's the 11 that went out there in their last job. They got quality players. We know Livramento's a good fullback. We know what Lewis Hall does. We're a bit happy that Gamares ain't there. But Joe Linton, we know he's a brute in midfield. Tonali, we know he silks things together. Timber, big day today against Gordon. Centre half, big day today against Isak. Midfield, please. You know what? It's going to end up being our former guy, Joe Willock, to score or something in it. But I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal, man. We have to be hopeful. If we ain't got hope in life, what else have we got, folks? So, yeah, smash the like button and big up yourselves. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 2, penalties. Salute DJ in the chat. Do you know what? I personally feel, and I might be lucky if it goes south for us. I'm not being funny. Semi-final should be one game. It should be what. There's no need for 2 legs, really and truly. And there's not really a way to win it because in many ways, I'd prefer to have gone to St. James's Park in the first leg. In many ways, obviously, us playing at home favours us. It should be one and done. But yeah, there's 2 legs. If it's still level in the second leg, whenever that is, decisions. But yeah, people. So yeah, that's Arsenal's 11. What else have we got? You look at Mikel Arteta's cup record as Arsenal manager. In the EFL Cup, ain't won it. FA Cup, he's been to 1 final and won it. Champions League, Europa League, no. What about the English Super Cup, the Community Shield? But Mikel Arteta needs to start getting some trophies, man. Some would say we've been, I can't accuse the club of this, but it does feel like since we've won the FA Cup, we've indirectly thrown cups away, or we've not necessarily given the domestic cups the respect it deserves, man. So yeah, man, hopefully we can do our thing today, man. Hopefully, man. Not going to lie, that's a good team, but more confident about the game. Our lineup is strong. Wembley is the destination. London is the location. It's totally domination. Trophy is the mission. I hear that, man. Big up yourself, M4 for life, and big up the chat. I want us to win this cup and the FA Cup, and we need to force Liverpool's hands and do what we can in the champs. So yeah, basically what we all want at the very minimum, just keep committing to trying to deliver 1 or all 4 trophies, as realistic or unrealistic as it is. I must admit, if I was a betting man, let's just try and get the League Cup, see what we can do in the FA Cup. Hope for a miracle with Liverpool concerned. Champs, boy, we don't have the bodies, man. Today, don't get twisted, need to get the job done and all of that, but ain't got the bodies, man. Like 4 competitions, down to the bare bones. It's not looking sustainable. When certain players come back, it might be all too late, but it is what it is. I think, obviously, I'd imagine Newcastle fans probably more confident going into the game owing to the climate around the club, but got a strong 11. It's a big test for our whole back four. It's a whole big test for the midfield. I'm happy to see Declan Rice, Partey and Odegaard together, if I'm honest with you, because the only thing I would say I prefer with Moreno instead of Partey in midfield is Rice is more likely to just play as the 6, even though against Brighton, you saw Arteta have both of them kind of playing as 8s. I think Moreno's a squad player. I do think there's a bit too much talk around him. I think he's a squad player. I don't think at the point of him being signed that you look at Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey and Declan Rice, he's not really disrupting that. Of course, if he gets a run in the side, all that stuff can happen. But at the point of signings for this football club, you're not better than what we have. And I felt last summer was the opportunity to build on what we had and ultimately attempt to close the gap on City, which you look at the summer market. I do like Calafiori. I think Marino's a good signing. Sterling, it is what it is now. It is what it is. Whatever you think about those players, was that a summer, that you would be filled with more optimism, finishing 2 points off City heading into this season? Not even in terms of necessarily quality or numbers, probably not. So yeah, man, it is what it is. We're at that point now. If Newcastle are serious about 150 million, he's going nowhere for a while. Man said, pray for Arsenal. God, don't let us go out like that. We're only 2 attackers on the bench. Someone has to come in, but I'm pretty sure we ain't signing no one. We do have to sign players. I'm going to force it. Zinchenko can play midfield. We can say he's an attacker. Pardon me, I'll be real. Like, if we're chasing the game, Sterling's probably half fit and ain't played anyways. But if we're chasing the game away from obviously Sterling and Jesus, of course you might gamble with Jorginho. But you're looking at the fullbacks to provide some sort of attacking onus. Like, you open Calafiori flies forward, Tini flies forward, Zinchenko does something mad. Hopefully it don't get to that, man. Hopefully it don't get to that. Isak is a good reason to be nervous. He's massive for Newcastle and a big part of our future. If we sell him, it would be the biggest loss since Andy Cole in 96. Big up yourself, Adam, man. Big up the Newcastle ones. Yeah, man. Like, I can't put him in the same bracket as Alan Shearer, but I'm sure that must be some sort of conversation Newcastle fans happen. Now, obviously, everyone's got, a price. I don't think Arsenal are getting Isak because whatever the price is, I don't think we're paying it. And I don't think Newcastle are going to go for it. I do think Newcastle, you might have to one day sell either a Guimaraes or Isak just to give you some wiggle room to sign other players. But at the end of the day, he's got no reason to live. To live. God forbid. He's got plenty of reason to live. To leave, apologies. Fans adore him. Obviously, the team's challenging. Eddie House, a good manager, all of that kind of stuff. He's under contract for a lot. So it take a lot for him to go. And of course, Newcastle are going to price him out of a move 150 million. There's a British tax to it as well, just from buying from Premier League to Premier League. People forget Newcastle spent a lot of money on Isak. It was like 80 odd million, but it looks like it's a great return on investment away from the football field for obvious reasons, but they'll make that back. It is what it is. Isak would be my choice, but the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. I'm more than welcome and happy to make content regarding Isak. Got to get them clicks, I guess, people. Smash the like button, but yeah, man. It'd be nice to have Isak, though, man. Isak, if you are listening, can't imagine you are. You're in London today, and you was in London last week. Come on, man. Come live in London. Come wear the number 14. Marino is here. Odegaard's here. We might get the Sociedad Sporting director, Rosicky. But yeah, man, it's a movie. There's so many players in the Prem I'd love Arsenal to sign. But again, the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. Isak comes to mind. Kudus comes to mind. I just like the way he plays. Cole Palmer as well. But for obvious reasons, that's not going to happen, man. So, yeah, man. Raheem Sterling's back like a new signing. Ah, mate. Really? It is what it is, man. But really, if you want to watch the game, it's on ITV1. Thanks for telling me. Big up Deluded on this fine Tuesday night. Right back at you, fella. This week could make or break our season. We need a 2-goal lead going into St. James's Park. Appreciate you, Adam. I hope Newcastle have an off day. I don't expect that because both teams should fancy it. It's, you're close to a final, both fighting for top 4. You get where I'm going in it, but I hope Newcastle have an off day because in an ideal world for me, 3-4, and even though we have been 4 goals up at St. James's Park and the result did go left many years ago, RIP Tiote. Yeah, man, I don't really want to. I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal, but I'd love a 3-goal lead, man. Even a 2-0 lead wouldn't necessarily fill me with optimism going into the Lions Den, man. And to be fair, even the St. James's Park, like, as much as I've got nothing but respect for them, from an Arsenal perspective, when we go there, regardless of what happens, I need a dramatic turnaround from what I saw in the Premier League because that and Bournemouth, easily the worst performances away from the obvious result. Bournemouth, I don't know what went on. Newcastle just didn't turn up. That Isak, out of all them goals Isak has scored in the Premier League, one of the easiest he scored. Defo them once against Tottenham he's chipped in with, but the one he scored against us, man, like we were poor at Newcastle, and the minimum if you're gonna go over to St. James's Park to Anfield, all of them is just to fully be on it, because it is that all that cliche 12th man stuff. All of that stuff is true when you go over there. It depends. I don't know how Eddie Howe's going to set up. Like, does he feel like Arsenal were there for the taking? Because when you deep it, yeah, and you look at the results and whatnot, from a tactical point of view, teams are still respecting us. We're just not finding a way to get the results. Like Brighton in the first half didn't want it. Fulham didn't want it. So, and let's be honest, there's been a couple times Eddie Howe's rocked up here and we get in trouble for time wasting. I'm all on time wasting. You love it when your team's doing it. You hate it when it's the other way around. But I remember there was a game. I'm sure the ball was out of play for, I can't remember the specific timing, but I'm sure it was a record. And I don't blame Eddie Howe for that, because why would you want to let Arsenal get their rhythm? So I don't know if Eddie Howe's going to come with that kind of rhetoric, or does he smell, what, Arsenal are there for the taking. We're going to try and move to them. We're in good form ourselves. The last game we did our thing. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, man. It'll be interesting to see. Smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here, folks. And even if you're not, and let me know your thoughts. Keep the conversations coming, folks. Keep the convos coming. What else have we got? Thirsty, a bit parched. But yeah, Isak's a good player. But simultaneously, on Isak, I hope Saliba and Gabriel are on it. I know they're going to be on it, but that's how, for me, I'm of the belief of, if you're a striker, you should want to play against the best defenders. If you're a good defender, you should want to play against the best strikers. And that goes for, like, if we're aspiring to be Premier League winners and that, you should want to play against the best teams. That's how you see how really good you are. But I have to bring this comment back. It is a real test of character today. I hope it's one where we win and we're overselling it, but I'm expecting it serious game today. Off topic, Elon Musk wants to buy Liverpool. Damn. Damn, I'm sure Liverpool fans want that. I'd prefer Europa League, better chance of silverware. I hear it, but it's Champions League, man. Obviously you would have learned a bit now, because the first year you lot qualified with Eddie Howe, I think he kind of struggled to navigate his squad, whether that's because of injuries and numbers or whatever. So he's got that. Your owners are going to, football anyways. Your owners are going to want Champions League football. They're not looking at it like that. They're going to want Champions League football. The money you get is ridiculous. Obviously, Newcastle, you're building something and you're trying to continue to convince, the Tenalis and all of the, especially the foreign players, because, and it's not necessarily a British thing, but sometimes you got to remember, essentially, footballers are economic migrants, yeah. Newcastle's obviously got nightlife. I heard they got a 24-hour Greggs. I wish London had that. Newcastle's lit. It's crazy over there. It's obviously a good city and all of that. But when you're Gamara's from Brazil or Isak from Sweden, and all you know really is London, the more you obviously have a good club, Newcastle isn't the worst of towns to be in. Other foreign guys are going over there. Naturally, people are going to, what? Gamara's is over there. Isak's there. Tonali's there. Don't mind going over there. Eddie Howe's doing good. They're doing good stuff at Newcastle, man. Can we swap owners? Probably not. Evening. Let me scroll down. I'm scrolling up. Seeing always breaks my heart. Is he injury proof? I really don't wish him well. Who are you referring to? Big up, bro. Need this today. We've been patient long enough, but really need a trophy to show for our work. Arteta, all the ops are waiting, but hope we can get past tonight. United and Spurs. Yeah, I'd love Liverpool. In an ideal world, we obviously do what we need to do against Newcastle. I don't know, because I'd rather play Spurs in that final. Come on, but then the anxiety in a North London derby, that's a lifetime banter. But then you want Liverpool to go out for everyone to have a chance. But it is what it is. And kind of piggybanking off what you said about trophies. Yeah, I was reading Odegaard's pre-game notes, as I always do. Again, smash the like button. I'm always researching to be the best content creator I can for you lot. This paragraph for me is crucial, because I think it sums up where we're at as a club. We are one step away from the final, and it would mean so much to all of us if we could get back to Wembley with a chance of winning a trophy. It's been our aim for a long time. We spoke about how good we were in the calendar year with our stats and everything, but we want to finish that with a trophy, or as many as possible. We are still in all competitions, and we're going to fight as long as we can in every single one of them. I hope the chat is backed up on the pitch. Some would say, yo, Odegaard, you're a dad now. You got to turn up. But that's it. That's where I'm at. And that's why I always say it's a mixed bag looking at Arsenal. We're not as bad as us, even me, as us fans make out it's all doom and gloom. We're not as bad as we are. There's many positives, but we're not getting over the line. And for all of those positive statistics and all the things Arteta has done, nobody cares until you cement that with some level of silverware. Because let's be honest, people can see what Arteta is doing. If we be honest, you can see we're a good team now. All the things they criticised about Arsenal, we're right at that now. You can't bully us. But then we shoot ourselves in the foot, and we've still got old habits on and off the field that's harming us. But silverware is all that matters, man. It's not all that matters, of course, but it's all that matters. 20 years from now, maybe the younger Arsenal fans are going to do 20 years, you to their grandkids and talking about how we was in a title challenge and finished second. Maybe that's great. I'm not on that. I want to get over the line. Boy, seeing Martinelli always breaks my heart. He never gets injured. I allow that. We don't wish no one gets injured. That's a Niki, man. What the hell? That's someone's health. Come on, man. Miss Ben White for this. We missed Ben White all season. Are you guys happy with Rice? Do you think he was worth the money? I'm cool with Rice. I obviously in today's day and age, I think Rice is overpriced, even though it comes with the English tax and all that. Personally, I'm of the belief of if you're going to spend that kind of money, you can, I'm not going to critique it because, Van Dijk costs a lot of money. He's obviously great. If someone wants to buy Saliba, it's going to cost a lot of money. But for me, just my opinion, when you start talking about 100 odd million quid, I'm looking at strikers and wingers and, people that win you games like of the Isak ilk. But I don't think it's the worst. I do think, with the price tag and everything that comes with it, people just don't understand what Declan Rice is. I know Arteta's making him do this 8 stuff, but you've never been glorious on the ball. You're just good at mucking in. And for that, I'm happy. I'm cool with Declan Rice. I am so cool with Declan Rice. I think he's a quality player, man. But yeah, some Arsenal fans, they want a bit more from him. Some, I think, a bit unrealistic because he's never going to be Rodri. Yeah. We are winning this trophy. I can smell it. By God's grace, man. We're on the verge of a good season, but it could implode. Are we on the verge? And it could implode, though. Without squad depth or January signings in brackets, Moani, Vlahovic, Marmoush, silverware will slip away at now or regret later. I agree with the last sentence there, man. Imagine 70 years without one. That's why in life you have to be humble, man. Someone's always got it better. Someone's always got it worse. Jesus is on the bench. He's on the bench. He's on the bench. Him and Sterling. Welcome back, Raheem Sterling, because we need bodies. It's just obviously a shame about Saka. It would have been nice to see Ethan. Arteta, I do have one request though, man. And it's just a small request, and I know it's not going to happen. Can Trossard at least start the game on the right-hand side? Martinelli on the right is bin juice, man. Like, some of you are gassing it after the Crystal Palace game. Like, it's bin juice. Now, I hope if Martinelli's on the right, he's wavy, but it's not really that good on the left at the moment, Martinelli. But on the right, it's horrible, man. Like, it's horrible. Please. I know what time it is anyways. But who's on the right for thingy? For Newcastle? Probably Jacob Murphy, innit? Trossard, you got to follow him. That left-hand side all right, there left. Gordon, Isak's the perfect striker, man. Like, he works the channels well. He drops deep. Good, good feet. Obviously, at times can just do what a traditional striker should do. Just put your head on it. Just stand in the areas. Just like, he's actually a wavy-ass player, man. If only we had that. But we don't. So we move. What else have we got? Close game. I think everybody expects that. Newcastle and Arsenal fans are like, Arsenal could win the league. Mathematically, maybe. But I don't understand. What do you mean by winning the league? Of course, I don't look at the league table and I haven't seen since August. But of course, that could mean, obviously, finishing top of the Premier League. But in many ways, seeing players improve, seeing the fans buy into stuff, seeing everybody week in, week out, watching Arsenal home and away with a smile on their face, which is a far cry from the last few seasons, sorry. That could be seen as winning the league. Arteta hire me for the PR, man. I'm not going to repeat that about the League Cup. It changes nothing of our story over 20 years. Still miles from being truly elite. Amen. But just bring the trophy. A trophy could cushion some sort of a blow. Newcastle are about to come and play rugby from start to finish. They'll be super happy to take a 0-0 to their ground. I don't want to sound like one of those typical football fans, but I'll be real. It feels like at this point, it's all about passion and desire. And listen, let's get to Wembley, man. I want to win every trophy at our disposal. This loser mentality some of these fans have is pathetic. F off. I want to win big trophies. Definitely 60 years. Hey, let's be nice, guys, man. Let's be nice. I want the Prem and the champs, but I'm taking every bit of silverware we're in. You're in it to win it. Both teams taking this extremely seriously. Looking at the lineups. Yo, DG in the chat. DG subbed on Twitch. We'll sort out this one too soon for YouTube. Road to 70k. Fargo, appreciate that, man. Decent lineup, but I would play Jesus right wing and Trossard left. You know what, man? Trossard, I think it's a big vote of confidence you starting today. I thought Jesus would start. I prefer Jesus on the right, man. Martinelli, please, man. Seriously, please. I don't care about the League Cup, but when you're this close, you got to go for it, or there are questions to be asked. We have quality players. It's all about the mentality. Quality. We got good players. But who's truly quality in that starting 11? Truly quality. And I'm not critiquing them. As I said, there's good players. But who's truly quality? I think the young Lewis Skelly's becoming it. I think Timber Saliba and Gabriel. I think when he's serious and he's moving serious, Martin Odegaard. I think for what I would want from Rice, I think Partey. But then you look at the whole squad, yeah, you're missing Saka and Ben White, but we ain't got enough savages, man. We ain't got enough difference makers, man. We ain't got enough players across, especially in the attacking ranks. I love them all, but we ain't got enough players that, because sometimes things go wrong, you know, over a 38 game period. Sometimes you're just playing shit, pardon my French, and you need to do something. We ain't really got them players that turn defeats into draws into victories, ultimately more points on the board. When we're good, we're really good. But also, if you want to win a Prem, sometimes it's about how many times you just got something when you was poor. You know, I'm sure if you spoke to Klopp, Pep, probably Ancelotti come the end of this season, Conte, Wenger, whoever's won a Premier League, there must have been plenty of games across the league calendar, where they thought we were rubbish, but we just salvaged it. And we have shown elements of doing that. Don't get it twisted, generally, for the last few years. But yeah, man. Evening, the problem with Arsenal, we keep players too long and don't sell when they're at their prime to gain profit and move on to the next, which is true. But then when you deep it, like, even looking at the current crop of players, who's really bringing in something existing, like good fees? Obviously, I'm going to rule out Gabriel, Saliba, Saka, those players of those ilk. But we're not really making no money on Jesus. If Trossard's going to go, on Zinchenko, be lucky to break even on Kivio, in my opinion. Tierney's obviously going for free. Even with the young Haylenders, man, like, probably could have got a bit more for Smith Rowe if we sold him a few years ago. Isn't Tierney on his way to Celtic? Clearly, nothing's evident for all what the reports are saying so far, because he's on the bench. If there was some legs to it, a bit like in pre-season where Smith Rowe just came out of the match day squad, same might happen here. Yeah, I feel like Arteta hasn't handled Rice well enough. He's trying to play him in a way that he's not, and he's making him look bad, even though we've seen the levels he can get to from last season. I think he's given a good go at that 8. I think he's shown some flashes of brilliance. I understand he wants him to press high, but pardon me, just make Rice a 6, man. Listen, if you want to do the 8 stuff in some games, do it, but the guy's a 6. Just sign a wavy 8 that can break lines, or Arteta, like, it's like, obviously, I'm not dissing Declan Rice, but if we look at Douglas Luiz, who he's linked with, and Bruno Gomes, who we were linked to before he went to Newcastle, both of them can kind of be 8s and 6s and kind of hybrids of the two. But they've got a lot more on the ball about them. Like, Rice has never been that. I do think people do too much, but it's not Rice's instinct. He's never been that line breaking guy. He's made a career of just winning the ball back and giving it to the more glamorous players. And I love Rice for that. Sometimes, as much as Arteta's smart and he knows football and stuff, sometimes I would just like to see players just doing their primary jobs, man, especially like up front. I get it. The striker's got to be selfless. He's got to work the centre halves. He's got to jump into midfield. He's got to work the channels. But sometimes I just want to see my striker in the box, you know? I don't know, man. But hopefully we get points today, man. I said points. Hopefully we win the first leg. Liverpool-Arsenal final will be mad. Eddie Howe low block will be painful to see today. We don't capitalize on transitions enough. Martinelli in an ideal world would eat more sometimes. We need to be a bit more direct. If we're not necessarily direct and we don't play great football, then what are we? Then what are we really, arguably, as a team? I want the Premier Champions League, but all trophies should be important to this team as it builds a winning mentality. Shout out the members, Matt. You're bang on the money. This team needs to get used to being in and winning finals, crucially winning. Arteta doesn't like the big egos because they can revolt and make him lose the dressing room. Happened at United. I hear that, and obviously when he's typically gone to war with certain players, that's been the case. But is that necessarily true to the guy? Because I'm not taking Aubameyang's side or Mikel Arteta's, but at a point, they had a decent relationship. Something went left, then he got rid of him. It weren't like he started beefing him from the start. Kind of the same thing happened with Mesut Ozil. I do agree in that, obviously, he's going for the more younger, impressionable players because they can be molded and whatnot. But how do we, or being devil's advocate, how do we know these guys are not big egos? How do we know? You know, Saka's adorable and whatnot. How do we know he's not difficult to handle? We actually do not know this. I don't think this is the case, but we are not there. So how do we know this? Even though I don't necessarily agree that he doesn't like big egos, but I think he's kind of stayed clear of them. And at the end of the day, like, typically the best players must have some sort of ego. It doesn't always mean stink attitude and all of that stuff. They just could be very demanding. And that takes a lot of energy. In hindsight, we should have sold Smith Rowe when Villa wanted him. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, man. I hated Smith Rowe leaving. He wanted to go, though, even though my issue is we just didn't improve on what we had and look after the depth. The man wanted to go, innit? Smash the like button if you haven't. Can we get to 100 likes, folks? He wanted to go. And he did get decent money, but you're right. What could have been? I think we're all scared. I think we're all scared. It is what it is, man. I think my fullbacks have a big test today. I think my midfielders have a big test. I think everyone's got a test today. Owners will just use winning the League Cup as an excuse not to go big to transform this team. The last 20 years is set to repeat an Amphibian, and last summer window was a clear reminder. Top 4 is all. Got complacent, man. I'm excluding Arteta from this because we can criticize Arteta, but new 90 odd million spent, didn't really close the gap. New deal given out for the manager before ball was kicked. After 2 years of Champions League football, those above Arteta, I genuinely think they're very complacent. Our best player when it comes to transition is David Raya. Funny enough, that's not good. To be fair, our first attacker in many ways is Raya, so he's got to be good at that. Gonna eat food quickly. We'll be back at kickoff. Big up yourself. Arteta can overthink it at times. Sometimes the most simple solution is the best one, which is true. And being a manager, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because you have to overthink. You have to. You have to have so many thoughts. But then the flip side of that is sometimes just keep it simple. And away from the obvious, in-game, I've got 2 criticisms of Arteta, if anything. I think I like how he can plan. Like, I have no doubt he's got some plan to stifle Newcastle. And, for a good 20 minutes to 45 minutes, you can see it. But when things go left, I don't always think we have a solution to that. And I think on the ball, we're not intense enough. I think we're very intense off it. I don't think we're intense on it. I don't think we're as quick to play silky moves forward and be quick on the transition, as somebody said, as we are to get back in positions. Like, we're so good typically off the ball, but football's played on it. And I just feel no matter how much I like about Arteta's ability to, stifle the opposition, to keep them panned in their own half, at the end of the day, like, football, you have to put the ball in the opponent's back of the net. And it's one thing to criticize a lot of these players who are being carried, criticize the recruitment, but I don't from what I'm seeing, even if we signed this, big him up. I would love him to sign for Arsenal tomorrow. We're not creating that much for a striker. It's not as white and black as we have a great left winger and a great striker and we're immediately bagging in the goals for fun. We're not necessarily doing that. And I'd implore you all to watch the first 45 minutes again against Brighton. We need to lock in. Amen. If we concede first, we need to lock in. Anyways. Even in apartment of defense, your name is crazy. DG Nation. We should have signed Isak over the summer. It's all coulda, woulda, shoulda now. In-stadium referee announcements about to be tested today. This will be a disaster. Good evening, DG the Genius. I wish I was, man. Love your show. Love your content in my office, but can't keep my eye on the screen. Appreciate you, man. God bless you. And as the man said, woman, apologies. Smash the like button. Appreciate that, man. Don't get in no trouble. Derek, one love. Ironic how with all these injuries, Uncle Party is still here. Touch wood, wife for touching wood, pause. But yeah, man, this is why football's crazy. Because if you said Arsenal would have an injury crisis and Partey wouldn't be a long-term absentee, you would have said you're laughing. You're lying better yet. He's only missed, 1 or 2 weeks. And to be fair, Partey's played amazing. I don't know if it's one of them typical things. You're performing in the last year of your deal. You sign the next one. I don't know. A part of me is leaning towards keeping Partey on a 1-year deal with a 1-year extension. But if I'm Partey, I'm not necessarily going to go for that. You're moving, man. Yes, a striker will change the dynamic. Good movement and presence will encourage more balls into the box. But does the gaffer necessarily want that? I agree with it in premise. I'm not disagreeing with that. But I still think we'd have a lot of questions about what I guess I'm trying to say is I think we'd still have a lot of questions about our open play, chance creation, and all that, regardless of who's up front. But we do need a striker, man. Because if I'm being very harsh on Gabriel Jesus, but you see when he was offside against Brighton and he ultimately missed a chance. When that happened and I was doing a watch-along, it was a kind of run you see Isak doing, and I did think to myself, what if that was Isak? Which, again, that's all I can do. One love, Killy. DG, why does Arteta play the strongest lineup in the League Cup than in the Prem? And what's the point of Neto joining? Neto's second choice keeper. And to be fair, this current climate, Arteta don't really have the luxury to rotate. Yeah, there's been a couple of changes, but who's really fit? Keep Partey, no doubt. Yeah, and it's true. And again, no one can predict the future. But if you keep Partey and he stinks up the place next year, what are people going to say? DG, you see Trent getting dropped against Spurs. It all depends if Arne Slot wants to make random changes. I see no reason why Trent would get dropped. We've seen him get ripped before. We all saw the United Liverpool game. We've seen that from Trent before. That is Trent. Great on the ball, shaky off it. I don't agree with this Jamie Carragher BS. The Madrid thing is distracting him. I do think obviously he knows what's going on, but I've never been a Premier League footballer. Who is going to go out there? Do you think at any point Trent was playing against United with Liverpool going for the league and the derby it is, thinking, oh, Real Madrid for 90 minutes? Doesn't make sense. Arsenal are a well-coached team, but there's an argument that we are overcoached to the point that players are robotic and don't play on instinct. I hear that. Partey, one of my favourite players of this era, will be a sad day when he's not here. Yeah, and there's many layers I feel to the Partey thing, because you could say, for me, I think the club have been open to offers on him purely because of his inconsistencies with his injuries. And if you get his wages off the wage bill, like, he's on peas, innit? But then they do like him as a quality player. You know, there has to be a correlation. When Partey's been fit for the majority of the season, we've looked a lot better. But I also think, are we going to sign someone better than Thomas Partey? I don't necessarily want to get into names, but on ability, you're going to sign someone better than him. Which probably not, because Rice and Moreno could be the sixes. So you're going to sign a level raise at 8. And then you look at next season, you're going to have what? Rice, Moreno. Assuming you keep Partey. Surely bring in another midfielder. That's 4. And then you've got Kai Havertz, Odegaard, Ethan, these kind of guys that might not necessarily play there, but could play there. I don't think Jorginho will stay. Tchouameni or Camavinga. Camavinga, the dream, man. Oh, yeah, Camavinga would be it. But they're the guys you've got, or Tchouameni, you've got to get them where one's at Rennes and one's at Bordeaux. And even that, like, if I remember correctly, when Tchouameni went to Monaco and Camavinga obviously was at Rennes, Real Madrid still had to pay a pretty penny. Who do we have to rotate? Butler, Adeji, Salahuddin. I don't know why they're not in the squad, but Arteta's not gone with that. And yeah, you're right, we ain't got no one, man. Baroness said, hi, DG, your honest opinion on the Rosicky story. I'm against it because I want us to go another route, someone experienced to challenge Arteta. I haven't read the article yet, but a video will come out. But, I mean, if they've done their due diligence and Rosicky's genuinely the best guy, fair play. I haven't done my research into Rosicky, but it doesn't seem like those who have, or even experts on like Sparta Prague and that, they seem quite happy with his work. As you said, I want someone that is significantly more experienced than Luis Campos is, the Sociedad guy. I don't really want a former player kind of thing. But if he's the right man, he's the right man. And you know what? The sooner we get a sporting director, the better, because it's the 7th of January. Where's the players? Boy, this season's mad. Jamie, appreciate you. As the man said, smash the like button. A player, the quality of Partey when we first signed him would have been about 80 million minimum. Rosicky is a good fit. We need gems. Hopefully, listen, if he's got the scouting playbook, if he's good with the agents, if he identifies what Arsenal needs, I'm all for it. What I would say, Rosicky, you as a midfielder amongst anything, please make sure we get one in the summer. Rosicky is okay, but he'll be another young man. That's what I'm saying. It's cute and clever, and I'm sure Wenger somewhere smiling of his former players all have had or have various roles at the club. But I would like a more experienced hand, man. I do think we need someone that can pull a rabbit out the hat for us, man. Like a Isak when he's found his feet at Sociedad. Kudus when he's at Ajax. Maybe like Gomares when he's not doing that much at Lyon. We need someone that can do these things. Because when we have gone down that route, it ain't banged really and truly. Like, it didn't bang with Lokonga, didn't bang with Tavares, didn't bang with Fabio Vieira, has not banged with Kivior. Can't really, you could say Timber, but can't really. He's fairly established at Ajax. Tomiyasu, fair enough. Bologna and that. Guess you could say Odegaard, because his stock is a lot higher, even though he was known as a kind of wonder kid, that whatever. Edu did a fantastic job, to be fair. Boy, we gave Arsenal too much patience as fans, DG. We gave Van Persie a guard of honor. I did it. Think we'll beat them up tonight. I hope so, man. DG, hear about Saliba is valued at 80 plus M's for a team linked with him. We need to get that man a new deal. And boy, if we don't get 100 million minimum for Saliba and he's not the club record sale, we've done something wrong. No, we don't need any more board members who played with Arteta or bends to Arteta. We need world-class experience. I just saw it also. The Telegraph has it showing Musk wants to buy Liverpool. That seems to be the rumour, man. Big up, Paul. Blessings from Brumtown, DG. I'm hoping for a 1-0 to the Arsenal. Saliba man of the match. What's your prediction? I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal, man. A nerve-wracking one with it all to play for at St. James's Park. Let me see this Newcastle lineup again. Let's have it. Let's go for it, man. Let's go, man. You know what? Yeah, man. Joe Willett, legs. Murphy does well. Livramento and Hall, fullback union. They're going to go forward and do stuff. Tonali's going to pick the strings. Gordon's quality. Isak is Isak. Boy, let's go, man. The Bradker's not the worst of keepers, but he's not the best kind, man. They got guns. Where the gun is, man. We got guns. Smash the light, but we got problems. We got big Lewis Skelly starting. You know what? Let's be optimistic. Martinelli got this. Today, Martinelli is bagging. Havertz, you're scoring the header. Trossard, you're doing something. Sterling, stay warm. Jesus, stay warm. You know what? Let's be optimistic, man. What else have we got at this point, folks? Seriously. Let's get at them. Big up Back of the Net podcast. Make sure you're subscribing to the Mandem's platform. Appreciate you. Scousers wouldn't take Musk. He'd be run out the club like Gillett and Hicks. I don't know. We need at least a 2-goal lead. It's true, but... And I said 2-1, so I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but on paper, who gets the 2 goals? You know what? We're speaking it into existence. Declan Rice, you got a screamer. Partey, well, in fact, no, let me stop. Forget what I said about midfield. Odegaard, you're cooking. Martinelli, you're cooking. Kai, you're scoring a header. Trossard, you're back. If you're watching this game on the stream, please share the links, man. Please share the links. Let's win this game within 45 minutes. I don't think that's going to be it, but hopefully, innit? Rosicki understands the Arsenal philosophy, so we're helping signings. I mean, it's always good to hear the company ethos, but come on, man. Come on, man. Let's get the job done. Just get the job done, man. We've got so much to worry about. We've obviously got today to worry about, Man United to worry about, Spurs to worry about, the Premier League to worry about, all the cups to worry about, sporting director, injuries, flu. Every minute, should Arteta stay? Should he go? What's the owners doing? It's never a dull day where us Arsenal fans are concerned, is it? And we've been through a lot this season, Arsenal fans. And big up you lot on the platform. We've actually been through a lot. And we're only in January, you know. Bearing in mind, the league started in August. And think about all, well, you can't, but all the different talking points and live streams and watch-alongs and wins, losses, drawn, breaking news we've spoken about. Pleasure to be here, you know, reacting to all of it with you. But a week is a long time in football. So imagine that. And there's still a lot to think about. Good team. Only adjustment would be swap Trossard for Jesus. I hear it, man. ITV moving mad these days. 4 left backs on the bench. We are desperate for attacking options. We are. It is on ITV if you're looking for it. Carabao is a pinpot trophy until you actually reach Wembley. Only matters when you win. I think we're going to lie up today. I'm going for 3 or 4-1. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, man. If we win this game comfortably today, Newcastle's bench is garbage juice. Who they got on their bench? It's not the best, but I'm a big fan of Mealy. The Ursula guy, little strike, Almiron. Yeah, but you know these guys will turn up, man. It's going to be an interesting game, man. It's going to be an interesting game. That's for sure, man. As I said, I'm going with 2-1 Arsenal. Hopefully. I'm wrong and there's more. Smash the like button if you haven't. So we can all agree it's a strong lineup. At least we all agree on that. It's a strong lineup. Let's go out there and do a thing, man. I'm nervous though, man. I was a lot more optimistic. No, I'm still optimistic. I just want the game to start now. We've got 15 minutes, 16 minutes better yet until kickoff. I just want to watch the game now, man. Because I'm doing too much mathematics in my head about... Yeah, I must admit, I keep looking at the lineup and I'm thinking, ooh, Martinelli on the right-hand side. What's going on there? I must admit, it's a big game for Lewis Skelly. I've got no doubt he's going to stand up to be counted today. But naturally, if you're them attackers and those players at Newcastle, he's an experienced lad riding a bit of a high. Go and test him. Newcastle's front three is serious. You know, obviously, Isak is great. Gordon's great. Sorry not to get on to Jacob Murphy, but you're not really in them guys' kind of realm. You're not held in high regard like that. But when you watch Newcastle, he's on it as well. So it's a big day for it's a big day. I would say it's a big day for everyone. Because a big day for our back five, including Raya. The midfield are going to have to stand up to be counted. Everybody, but I would say Odegaard in particular, because you've been moving a bit mad. Front three, you've got to make the difference. And I'll be real, out of all of the front three, one's been missing for a minute, but I've probably got faith in Kai Havertz the most. You don't know me, I love Martinelli. I think Trossard's a good player, but don't know what I'm going to get from you lot today. Especially you, Martinelli. And it's breaking my heart every time to say that. Isak is punishing us today. But commentator saying so. Saying out no the starting 11. Not sure what you're saying there, my dude. Bro, what's the need of 12:30 kickoffs? They need to wake up early and don't get much time to train. That's why I don't like them. I like them. Pardon me, Isak, Saliba, Gabby. It's going to be a big day, man. It's going to be a big day. It'd be nice if Isak wants to fail his audition. Pardon me, don't let Isak leave without getting his agent's number, man. Let's make this happen, man. You know what? They want 150. I know this ain't happening, but they want 150 million. Just give it to them, man. Just give it to them. No one's going to care when we win Champions League with this guy, man. Just do that. And if it don't work, do it again, man. I know it's not going to happen, but we've done the whole penny pinching and being financially prudent. Come, man, let's try a different way. Remember my name and this comment. We will beat Newcastle now that Partey is back in midfield, DG. Hey, listen, I'm happy to see Partey in midfield. If there's ever where I think it's quite even, I would say Newcastle's midfield and ours. I do think they've got good midfielders. Obviously, Joe Willett's got enough reason beyond the obvious to understand not to be counted, but they've got legs in there. Joe Linton, everyone in our midfield is going to be on the receiving end of one of Joe Linton's clamps. We know that today. Timber versus Gordon is an interesting lineup. Two great players. Exactly. I'd love Gordon as well, man. But the thing is that he's costing a madness now. How much did they even spend to buy him from Everton? Because I'm sure that can't have been cheap with the English tax in itself. I want to say 50. He's still only 23. They did well with that one, man. Newcastle. Pays to do the right thing. Okay. 40 million rising to 45. Easily doubled. Do you rate Leao and would you take him for us? I don't want it watching that much. I do think people overrate Leao, but I think he's a quality player. I'm having him. He would drive me mad, but I do think there's when people say, you know, that rhetoric around getting Rashford and working with Rashford, do that with Leao. DG, what you telling me? Do I go to the gym or watch Arsenal at home? But if I end up staying home and Arsenal get slapped, I'll be disappointed. Why didn't I go to the gym? Go to the gym, put it on your stream, put it on the stream. Is this 2 legs? Do we need a couple? Do we need a couple goal cushion to take to St. James? It is 2 legs, my friend, and 2 goals, maybe 3 or 4 would be great because Newcastle's gonna be horrible. I remember Chelsea fans begging their club not to sign Gordon. Yeah, and that's how football is, man. You know, you're robbed until everybody loves you. For what Newcastle's victory is obviously Chelsea's missed there. Praying for a Joe Linton early red. He gets away with insane challenges all the time. He's a bit of a brute, ain't he, man? What's more likely we see in 2025? Tomiyasu playing 90 minutes or aliens? Get braced to see some aliens, isn't it? Really? I would have started Jesus over Trossard. That's a couple of you are saying that. A couple of you are saying that at this moment in time. If Timber can lock out Gordon for the whole game, we can win. You can't though. Like, as a fullback, you've got to win the war. You'll lose a couple battles. Of course, he might set up a goal. God forbid. He might score. God forbid. But he's going to skip past you. He's going to do you up. You just need to make sure that you win those tackles more times than he does that. How good is Timber, though, man? I miss you, Ben White. I definitely miss you with the bodies dropping and whatnot. But Timber's lit. We got some good defensive options, man. And big up Lewis Skelly getting involved in that. DG, how mad is that after spending 600 odd mil, Newcastle attack is far better than ours? If you don't laugh, you'll cry. That man is in Japan right now. Tommy, I need you, man. I think I speak for all Arsenal fans when numerous points this season, whether it's in games to close games out or when we've gone with certain 11s, we've sat there and like, oh, we could have done with Tommy. You lot know me, I'm a big fan of Tomiyasu, but I must admit, I am getting to that point now where can we find another Tomiyasu, another reliable, versatile fullback, and then ask ourselves the question that I'm not going to say. Aliens before GTA 6 is not even a joke. When is that coming out, GTA 6? Because I always see rumors. When is it coming out? It's coming out this year. Oh, wait. This says it will come out in 2025, but this says it's been delayed to 2026. Mind games. Yeah, someone let me know, man. We're going off topic. We need to focus. I even forget Tomiyasu is an Arsenal player sometimes. No more fullbacks and goalkeepers, please. Unpopular opinion, we're definitely going to need to buy some backup goalkeepers. I'm not against another defender, but I do want a striker, a winger, and number 8. Supposed to be this year, but probably be 2026. It better come out on PS5, you know, because I'm not buying no PS6 and that. I just got this. I barely play it. Well, I say I just got this probably like 2 years. I'm not buying the next one, you know, so make sure it comes out on this. Because I remember my PS2 was here forever. PS4 was here for like 2 minutes. And now it's this PS5 business. They better not get any funny ideas. DG, what do you think about Rosicky, sporting director? I don't know if he's the right guy. I would like someone with significantly more experience. And not necessarily someone that's worked with Arteta before, but it is what it is. We've got 9 minutes until kickoff. I'm missing Ben White. We all are. It's late 2025. But then again, if I was part of Rockstar and I knew how big this game could be and whatnot, just myself as a person, I'm on demand games. Like the game could be done. It could come out in 2025, but I will tell you, 2025 and then delay it till 2026 for no reason. So maybe it was mind games from the start. Sorry, DG, didn't mean to distract you, but it's that Pete. That's why he did. Nah, man. When is that coming out, man? When is that coming out? I'm on that. Therefore, getting that. I'm gonna try to complete it. All the GTAs I've completed minimum within 3 weeks. San Andreas, I did that in 2 weeks. So yeah, man, we'll see how it goes, man. So yeah, apart from Jesus for Trossard, it seems that everybody's kind of calm. I can sense the Liverpool collapse, but the question is, will we capitalize? And Liverpool, I don't know. I can see Liverpool dropping some points throughout the season and maybe not winning every cup, but a collapse, I'm not sure. If that does happen, as you said, hopefully we can capitalize. And the question is if we can capitalize. You better be streaming it when it comes out. Why not, man? Why not? I love how DJ is calm when the other team scores, not raging a lot. Different strokes for different folks, man. Some people hate my calm demeanor. Like sometimes I wish I was one of them man there that would, as a person, scream, shout. Because if I really lived up to the name DG, Speed ain't got nothing on me. But I'm not on the Keenan thing. Unfortunately, but fortunately, K, big up yourself. So yeah, I'm going with 2-1 Arsenal. You know what, man? We have to live in hope, man. Can we get to 200 likes before the end of the stream? We got 120. Big up yourselves, man. Mods, you got to keep ringing the alarm, making sure people are doing that. We've got 7 minutes until kickoff. That reminds me. Let me turn on my TV. Someone said this is on ITV. I have a feeling it's on one of the Sky Sports as well, people. But it's on ITV. So that must mean, for those of you that are not watching it on the TV, looking for a stream, it must be on ITV Player. So yeah, do up that. I might run over to Islington and go on AFTV after this, people. Thought, why not? It's 2025. Let me get it out of the way. Where is... What channel is ITV one? Is it 103? But then again, it's saying it's on Sky Sports. It's on Sky Sports as well. You know what? It's on Sky Sports. Sky Sports is right here. This is what we're doing. Our last semi-final appearance was the last time we won this trophy in 1993. I'm born in 1995, so I ain't seen this. It's a big game today. We're unbeaten in 13 home games against Newcastle. Drawing 4 winning. Hey, come on, boys, man. Big up Newcastle, but you know what? F it. We're here now. Hey, big up Ben White. Hey, being a footballer is easy, man. Look at them nice clothes he's got. Come on, boys, man. You know what? It's a cup, people. This could be a welcome distraction from the Premier League. Oh, my gosh. Isak's got 13 goals in his last 14 appearances. Oh, gosh. Lord God. And the Newcastle fans have, big up them. That's a big effort. This is what annoys me, yeah? This is why I feel sorry for football fans. This is on a Tuesday. Bear in mind, these people got jobs. Newcastle is however many hours away. Newcastle are going to come heavy. And look how much they charge us for tickets generally. And I can't lie, I don't want to get into the geopolitical aspects, but you look at who is starting to own football clubs now and the kind of rhetoric around sporting franchise over there. England's going to get there. You look at the ticket prices of NFL and NBA and that. If I was from them sort of regions and I owned the Premier League team, I might not understand it culturally, but I'd be like, right, these guys are... Obviously, we know they're spending peas, but right, there's more money here. Come on, boys. Jojo, one love, man. It depends what tickets you're going for. Or the game. The most I've paid for a ticket, it'd probably be the FA Cup finals, But I knew someone that I had a link to, at a point, someone I knew used to work in Wembley. I could go to all of them. How much I pay? Like 70-80 a ticket. Should ask my nephew. I took him. GTA 1 was released more recently than the last time we won this cup, and it was 2D. I wish we started away, but let's put them to the sword. We have Saliba and Gabriel. I'd love a set piece. Corner boys in the building. Kickoff is not quite imminent, but they're in the tunnel and that. One thing that's been consistent is the merchandise we've brought out this season. Pardon me, Marcel, you're so shameless. That Ethan injury killed all the momentum I had for the title race, honestly. Even that, I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm upset about Ethan as well, but even if we're talking title races and we're not pinning it on the shoulders of a 17-year-old, if we were being devil's advocate, boy, it's not sounding positive. Evening, Mike. Hope we win. And come on, you Gunners, as you said there. We're getting revenge today. Boy, I want to beat Newcastle 3 times minimum this season. Same with United. Easier said than done. Because we got to play them in the Prem. We obviously got to play them now. And we got to play them in the second leg of this. And I just don't want to lose to United this season. I don't want to lose at Old Trafford. Obviously, we beat them already at the Emirates. Therefore, don't want to lose to them in the FA Cup. And I know we can only look at what's in front of us, but we've got a depleted squad with injuries. United got a week off. Got a bit of optimism after the Liverpool game. That game on Sunday is going to be interesting. 3-0 and they're all set pieces. You know, at this rate, why not? True say, where was Marcel on Sunday? Don't you know he only rocks up when Liverpool win? Shameless. I hope MLS will pay the faith of starting over Calafiori. I got no worries about MLS, man. Do your thing today, young D, man. Come on, boys, man. Come on, boys, man. Come on, boys. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Lewis Skelly, Gabriel, Odegaard, Rice, Partey, Martinelli, Trossard, and Kai Havertz is our starting 11 once again. If we browse at the opponents, the visitors, the Bradker, Botman, Joe Linton, Tonali, Gordon, Isak, Hall, Livramento, Murphy, Willock, welcome back. Remember, you know, once a goon, always a gooner. Feel free to score an own goal. And Dan Burn. There's no Saka to cook Dan Burn. You know what? You have to cook it, Burn. Damn, almost full team. Not sure about MLS, but we'll see. It's a big ask, man. And it's one where I don't mind MLS playing because obviously if worse comes to worse and he gets ripped, at least you're going to learn from this. But when I deep it, no disrespect to Newcastle, apart from Lewis Skelly's age, what reason do we have to believe, like, if there isn't any confidence in him, which he's given us every reason, rightly so, and I'm biased because I love the young lad, towards him. He's done well against Liverpool, well against City. Played against Everton, fair enough. They didn't get at us, but it's still a Premier League game. We've got 2 minutes till kickoff. I'm saying Arsenal 2, Newcastle 1. Kai Havertz, I know you got something for me, man. MLS will learn from this. Exactly. And he's even like in the Liverpool game, there was a mistake. In the league, one of the League Cup games, either Bolton or Preston, he made a mistake. And I love Calafiori, but Calafiori is hardly the most solid defensively. I think there's little tweaks that need to be made. Oh, Isak. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm getting nervous. Because Newcastle, we've got 12 wins and 1 draw in 13 since 2012. They're gonna want to put that right for them. So as much as we're scared at St. James's Park, they might be shook here. Come on, boys. I don't know who this ref is, but I don't like you. Why are you talking to Isak? John Brooks, why are you talking to him? Why is he busting joke with you? Okay, I've preed it. VAR as well. There's pens today. There's defo pens. Dive, boys. MLS can play. I think it's good for him to start. He's strong on the ball and good defensively. I'd love for him to get a run in midfield, man. I have to remove the lineup. Apologies, people, just because kickoff is happening. F Jim, I'm staying home today. Come on, Arsenal. Don't disappoint me. Let's hope not. Newcastle are kicking off, though, folks. Come on, boys, man. Come on, man. We need this. I ain't seen us win this trophy. Won it in 93. I came into this world in 95. Come on, boys. Ref, come on. I'm getting nervous. Start the game. Okay, we're all waiting for kickoff. Isak's in the centre circle. Ref, how long? He's looking at his watch. And we're finally off, man. So put pressure on Botman. 350 likes by half time. Alan, tell them again that would be the dream. Boys, let's go. Dan Burns on the ball. Lewis Hall's do you know what? Everyone forgets Newcastle's fullbacks. It's easy to focus on the others, but their fullbacks are vital. Saliba's up against Joe Linton. Be strong. That's ours, ref. It's come off Joe Linton. That's defo ours. Thank you, ref. Timber, relax. Someone show for him. Let's have it today, man. Newcastle bleed just like us, man. I don't want an Emirates. You'll never walk alone. 1-0 would do every time. I hope Isak is bullied and pocketed. Smash the light for the anthem. Amen. 40 seconds in. Obviously, it's still 0-0. Botman's won that header, though. Partey wins the second. Someone tell Martinelli, sorry, Trossard, he's got time. Trossard's lost the ball. Nothing new there. It's cool, though. Newcastle throwing this left-hand side. I'm getting a bit nervous now, folks. Getting a bit nervous now. is here with Dan Burn. He's gone home to the Bradcar, who apparently after this could be sealing a move to the Middle East. Don't know what Saudi club he's signing for, but I'm pretty sure Ben Jacobs tweeted that. Newcastle trying to play their way out of trouble here. The Bradcar's taking no risks and gone long. That's you, Rice. That's you. Okay, Rice has somehow kept that in. Kai will give fight to it. Joe Willock's picked up the pieces. No, ref. That's not a free kick. Come on. Newcastle bought that. Come on, boys. You know what? I'm kind of positive about today. Fair enough. The clip police that clip up all lost content creators, they'll no doubt clip that. But you know what? Football's a 90-minute game. I can't get excited on 90 seconds. But it feels like something's in the air today. It feels like you lot are not going to disappoint me today. I know you're not. We're speaking positive affirmations. Newcastle have gone long. David Raya. Okay. Raya, Saliba once. Simple ball, mate. Come on, Raya, please. Raya. Okay, Raya still got the ball. He's dropped it now. Is he going to hit Gabriel? Okay, it's cool. You can hit Gabriel. He's found Gabriel. Gabriel, that's not the best of passes. Livermento's picked our pocket. And Newcastle on the counter-attack. Isak has found Josh Murphy. It's cannoned off an Arsenal man. You see how quickly one loose ball can rub your team out? I don't know if Kai Havertz won the ball there, but Arsenal have it. Declan Rice. Timber, man on. Timber against Gordon's quite the battle today, ain't it? Timber. Tranquillo, boys. Raya is excited. Big up Lewis Skelly. Don't lose it. Finds party. Raya is excited. Look at the positions Raya takes up. He's like a centre-back when we're trying to play out from the back. I love it, but I'm scared of it at the same time. Lewis Skelly plays a forward pass to Martinelli. Oh, thank the Lord. Arteta defo listens to the live streams. I just clocked people. Martinelli's playing on the left. No one ain't trying to see him on the right. Is he actually playing on the left? Or let me see. I think Trossard's on the right. I think he's staying over there. Newcastle play the ball into Isak. Oh, gosh. Here we go. First opportunity. Isak's done very well. Laid it to Joe Linton. Thank the Lord, Joe Linton is not a striker anymore. He's just shown why. He's ballooned over. Had he hit the target? I don't know if we would have been a goal down 3 minutes in. It's a great run from Isak. Got in between Saliba and Gabriel. To be fair, I thought he would have fashioned a shot for himself. It's good hold-up play. I mean, if you're a Newcastle fan, Joe Linton has to hit the target and ask a question of Raya. Fortunately for us, it was anything but. Keep going, boys. Raya's gone long. Ref, he's pulling Kai. Kai's done well. Oh, that touch was horrible, but it worked. Kai Havertz stuff. Martin Wondergaard. Timber. Trossard. It's an even game. Trossard to Odegaard. Odegaard trying them skills. Joe Linton not here for it. Ref, he's pushed him. Come on, boys. Big up yourself, Bron. 3-1 shouts. Anyone got bets on the first Newcastle boost for time wasting? It's worth a punt. And I can't blame them. Big up Newcastle, though. Like, their support is heavy. There's not a single spare seat. We've got another throw-in. Odegaard, I need something today, man. Joe Linton sent that to the Lord. That's a good chance there. Well, it should be 1-0, I'll be real. Timber's throwing has found Odegaard. Odegaard palms it off to the left-hand side. It's Martinelli against his own decision-making. Lewis Skelly looking to make the overlap. What can Martinelli do? Martinelli whips it into the box. It's a decent ball. Only really Kai Havertz. Newcastle ain't dealt with it. Joe Linton gets his head to it. Gordon wins it. But it's picked up by Martin Wondergaard. Odegaard. Has he found Timber? Timber, leave your leg. Oh, I was about to say it's a poor ball from Timber, but we've got a corner. I apologize, but it looked like the Newcastle lad was going to make a tackle. I wanted Timber to leave his leg trailing. That's a pen already. It's a good battle, man. It's a good battle in the wide areas today. We need a North London final. Mark, I hear that, but my only concern is Arsenal Football Club, man. If we get to the final, that's all that matters. Too bloody easy from Havertz, foolish touch. Pardon me, we've scored 16 times from set pieces this season in all comps. We have a corner. Hopefully, Nicholas Hover's thought of a new thing because and last time we score a corner, getting a bit impatient. It's been like 2 games now. I'm not sure why the ref hasn't allowed the kick to happen, but it looks like he's talking to both Saliba and Tonali. Looks like Saliba is just hanging on the inside of the post and we're still all cramping around the back post. Let me see who makes the run and who's run, what Newcastle's defender's run gets blocked. Set pieces, all you need is a good delivery and to want to win the first and second ball when you put up problems on the opponent. Declan Rice, it's a decent knock. Where is everyone? That's another one, ref. No, it's not. It's a goal kick. I think Timber got something on it. Top running commentary, nice work. Digital Mayhem, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you lot. Smash the like button for the dude. Literally the first corner. 5 minutes to mention corner goals. Bring them, man. Mickey, I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing well and safe. Hope everybody is. Arsenal fan, Newcastle fan, wherever the hell you are. Big up you lot. Ref, how long's the Bradker taking with these goal kicks? I hear it, I respect it, but he's not exactly in a hurry now, is he? Long ball forward, Saliba up against Isak. No, Partey gets there. Trossard can't bring it under control. Martinelli doing unorthodox Martinelli stuff. And again, Newcastle have the ball. Isak's done very well to find Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall tries to whip it into the box. Saliba gets something on it, hasn't dealt with it. Timber gets his head to it. It's now Lewis Skelly, not Lewis Skelly, apologies. Trossard up against Hall. He's sold Trossard there. It's good from them when we could be in problems. It's a bit of a scrappy start from both teams, don't you lot reckon? Like both teams are up for it. The tempo's good, I feel. Just there's not really quality. If I'm honest, 3 minutes in, I'm not saying we should have won a goal down, but Joe Linton defo should have done better with his initial effort. Sorry, people making notes. You don't want your match reviews. Good start from both teams. I think Newcastle get... Oh, Gordon wins it. Thank you, this here with Raya. Newcastle look threatening whenever they attack, really. Look positive whenever they go forward. That's the notes. Anyways, back where were we? Gabriel Lewis once. Lewis Skelly once. Gabriel, we didn't. Gabriel, sometimes use your right foot. These left footers hate using their right. You're scaring me. David Raya, that ball. Yeah, that was dead, Raya, man. Havertz, that was dead as well. But it's cool. To be fair, Havertz, there weren't much you could do with that. I don't know what Raya saw there. Botman, he's done well to come back from a long-lasting injury. Big him up. I do like Newcastle's fullbacks, man. I do like Livramento and Lewis Hall. They got a good couple players there. Dan Burns found the man in question, Lewis Hall. Trossard, don't let him go anywhere. Timbers tried to get tight. He's actually won it. Trossard, man on Gordon's doing his defensive shift. That's a free kick, no ref. Did think it was a bit weak. Aye, Gordon. Are you talking to the linesman or are you talking to Trossard? Control yourself, mate. You know you pushed him. You know he did. What comments have we got? Too much space. Boy. Where's the pressing? I wish I had these answers. And to be fair, Gordon looks better than... Oh, yeah, madness happened to him against Spurs, isn't it? I think the Lord Trossard's actually been given the free kick. Come on, boys. Odegaard, make something happen, man. Newcastle controlling the game right now. It's on ITV. The Mags in form. And apart from Willock, this was the team that beat Spurs. Beat Spurs up. Won't be easy tonight. Let's go, man. And they are in form. I think both teams have started fairly positive. I think Newcastle have threatened a lot more. But we've got a set piece. That's a decent knock from Odegaard. Unfortunately, Newcastle first to it. Martinelli! I don't know why I'm shouting. Saliba's gone for it. It's ricocheting. Kai, is that going in? No, it's not. It's in the hands of the Bradker. What went on there? What went on there? It's a good ball from Odegaard, to be fair. If you actually went on, Gordon did... Yeah, it's ricocheted off. Is that Martinelli's shot was horrible. Saliba's shot was better. Unlucky, boy. That's our best chance. We don't look threatening. It's 9 minutes in, but yeah, we haven't asked any real questions so far of Newcastle's goal. How can Saliba's follow-up effort to Martinelli's be better? He's a centre-half, lad. Come on. With his weaker peg. Credit to Dan Burn for doing his shift. And Lewis Hall. If he doesn't get there, maybe Havertz gets something on it. Aside from Isak, any Newcastle players for you, DG? Gordon is a no-brainer. Same for Gomares. Otherwise, I'd prefer ours. Who have you said there? So you said Isak. Apart from Isak, you said Gomares, Gordon. So let's exclude them three. I'm having both their fullbacks in Arsenal. I'm having Livramento and all. I'm having them. I'm having Tonali, you know. I'm having him. I'm having Botman for the squad. Better than Kivior. No disrespect to Kivior. David Raya. Aye, David, come on. You've handed that to Livramento. We're trying to do the smart thing. Jacob Murphy, come on, Raya. You're better than that. Livramento, Tonali. Thank the Lord Newcastle are overcomplicating things. It's cool, Raya. He puts his hands up. It's cool. You're my guy. But think, bro. Remember, goalie first. I'm still scarred from when David Raya, you know, handed it back to Spurs in the last North London derby. I mean, he's a ball-playing goalie. That's going to happen on occasion. 9 times out of 10, he's passing his spot on. That one time, it was scary. But fortunately, we can chuckle about it. It's still 0-0. Can't lie, Newcastle are kind of keeping, not pending our half, but look, it's just long balls right now. And Kai's a fighter, he's a survivor, he's trying there, but he can try win the first. You got to win the second, and Newcastle are doing a good job of that, really, if I'm honest with you. Hey. Not offering much in the final third. Struggling to play short. Outnumbered so far going long. But we're not doing bad. Thomas Partey. This is where I need a bit more from my central midfielders. Okay, Partey, that's a decent ball. Martinelli. Oh, we're gone. Brazil. Is it Brazil? He's up against Botman. Cooking. Come on, Nelly. Come on. I'm the only one that believes in you. Martinelli is better. It's not good enough, but it's better. He's earned the corner. Saw some decision making. We're back, Martinelli. We're back. I'm shameless, you know. I go through the motions with Martinelli. I think it's all over. Nelly, I say he's back, and that was more positive from Martinelli. Who is it? It's Carlos Cuesta, in it, that does the individual training stuff. Just show him that Gakpo goal against Liverpool. I'm not asking you to be Cody Gakpo, but he just cut in, bang. Of course, it weren't the same situation. Yeah, we're second best in a physical battle right now. Why is the comments not coming up? Shameless, Mike. I know, man. I know. Can we score? We've got a set piece. Who's in midfield? Odegaard, Rice, Partey. We've got another corner. Corner, boys. Sadisi, what corner, boys? How? Timber, I can't lie. The last two dead balls, Timber's getting involved. And he's like 6 foot, but he looks short compared to his teammates. Shortest man got his, well, what I think is the shortest man in the Arsenal team got his head to it. Tim Beasley, damn, mate. Pause. Oh, I thought he scored. It's a good ball from... Oh, unlucky. He's got under it. He's got under it. The man them have never been good at headers, in it, and unless you're Didier Drogba. But yeah, it's cool. And Gabriel, to be fair. You would have preferred that to a falling to Gabriel. Big up Timber though. What a signing he's been. Anyways, Newcastle have restarted. Lewis Hall. He's a good signing. That's ours. That's a loose ball from him. Well in Saliba. But who's going to win the second? Joe Linton, the brute. Come on, Odegaard. No. Try. Isak up against Saliba. Plays it into the channel. And now it's Gordon up against Timber. Gordon's quick in it. It's a good little battle. He's got the better of Timber there. Don't let him shoot. He's found a teammate in Murphy. Murphy's pass is behind Tonali, but it's alive with Livramento. Are they going to deliver? Don't let them deliver, boys. Don't let them deliver. No foul. Yeah, Livramento's ruined it. Nick it. He's ruined it. If I was Eddie Howe, I'd want Newcastle to have done better there. Fortunately for us, it wasn't that. And we've got reinforcements back. Timber should have let it go. Gabby was there. Should have shouted, man. Oh, Martinelli's won it back. Martinelli's intercepted. The tenacious Brazilian. Yes, I'm shameless with the commentary. Odegaard's popped it to Havertz. Havertz to Trossard. Don't let me down, Trossard. Trossard, we doing? We doing? Trossard, we doing? Okay. That was all right. Okay, okay. We can work with that. Lewis Skelly, you know what to do. Youngest in charge. This is why I like Lewis Skelly. Just plays football how I need it to play. Martinelli up against his own decision-making. Goes back to Lewis Skelly. Go on, Skelly. Double barrel name, man. You're destined for waviness. Big Gabriel. Fine. No, he doesn't. That's a good interception from Newcastle. Martinelli would have been in. Joe Linton. Boys, box them in. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. Look at the space Isak's made as well. I hope someone's watching. Isak, look at the run. You see, I don't lie to you lot. I hope you're watching. You could see what Isak was going to do. It's fantastic movement from the striker. Isak up against Saliba. Got the better of Saliba there. Aye, we're in trouble. Oh, Lord. It should be 1-0. It's been squared to no one. Hall's gone for the shot. Gabriel's half. Got a clearance to it. Lewis Skelly, that clearance ain't good enough. Tonali's banged over. Boys, wake up! Because that's sloppy. That's Sunday League-esque. And it all came from the run Isak made. Isak's such a bloody good striker with a football. But look at the run. He's made a dummy run for the centre-half. He's checked back in, and then he's gone. And the ball's been played in. And to be fair, Isak's done very well. That's the second time Newcastle have had a half shot where they should have done better. Eventually, Tonali's blazed it over. We need to do better, man. Need to do better, man. Come on, boys. Slightly sloppy defending. But it's right on brand with a cut. Isak. You know what? I'm going to need to stop talking about Isak because he's just everything, man. Like, Arteta, find that, maybe not like for like quality, but you can see Isak's working the channel. He's dropping deep. He's making runs. Just find a striker, man. Big up Kai Havertz, but Arteta, man. This is the benchmark, man. We got Havertz up front. I'm not dissing Havertz. You're part of the squad, but The number 14 shirt is free, man. Tonali trying to show his passing range. That's a ball, you know. He switched flanks. He's found Murphy. Fortunately for us, he's here. Raya. Them, as a fullback, you hate them balls that Denali just played. It cuts you. Look how it cut Lewis Kelly out. We're on the counter-attack here. Martinelli. Oi. Decision making. Trossard. Come on, man. That's an idiot thing. What's that, Trossard? What's that? Goal kick. What's that, Trossard? What did you see? You're better than that, man. Come on, man. What's that? Gifting it away. We've been all right, but if I'm real, if I was a Newcastle fan in this 60 minutes, I think our boys should be 2-0 up at the minimum. And as an Arsenal fan, I don't think we're doing bad. But we need to offer something, man. We're not asked. We haven't asked a single question off the Brad car. Yeah, Timber's headed over. So far we look threatening from 2 dead balls on Brand. Still 0-0. That's ours. Shameless. You don't know until you call it. It's definitely not ours. Slightly, we should be 2-0 down, but thank our blessings, man. Ref, how long's the Brad kid taking? I know Raya would have been booked by now. Cut the track. Apologies, ref. Joe Linton, I don't know if his contact has come out or whatever. What have we made of the game so far, man? Playing like we are the away team. Wake up. Arteta should be phoning United during the game to make a Maino inquiry. I think that's all BS though, man. Like, Maino's going to stay at United. Like, part of me is one of the only players that Amarin shouldn't have to make a decision on. Him, Diallo, players of that Euro. Like, you man are part of what we're doing. Seen him linked with Chelsea. Trossard loses that. Be strong, Timber. Love ref. There's a little afters from Gordon. There's not, but you have to be a scumbag in this thing. Who wants it from Timber? Boys, come, man. I don't think we're playing poorly, but midfield, can we wake up? Can we see the ball in Newcastle's box? Newcastle done well. So have we. Like, really, there's nothing to scream and shout about, but Newcastle have had 2 good chances in it that I'm sure if the game goes left for them, they'll definitely, which I hope it is, they'll definitely look back at that. Timber to Trossard. Timber, be strong. Lovely. Don't panic. Dutch stuff, French stuff with Saliba. Them man, don't panic. Raya, don't panic. But you scared me. Raya's found Declan Rice. Are we going to get a forward pass from you, Rice? Love you, but are we going to get a forward pass? I will class that as forward. He's found Gabriel. Gabriel back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice, switch play for me. Okay, finds Partey. Oh, look at Odegaard. Nah, Odegaard. Your Partey's got good pass range. You're asking too much of him with that one. Hey, Lewis Kelly wants. Odegaard wants. Pop it, lads. Look at the overloads. Hey, Martinelli, Rice. There's overloads on that left-hand side if you don't want it. Look at Saliba on the ball. If you want to watch how a game of football can be won or lost, watch without the ball and look at the furthest 4 Arsenal players right now. The ball's not going in quick enough. You learn a thing here. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Trossard moving lazy. We ain't lost, man. Less of that. The crowd needs to be up for it. It's a cup game, man. It's a welcome distraction from the league. I don't even believe that. Martin Odegaard and Partey have done well. Rice and Martinelli need to wake up. That's a free kick, ref. Inadvertently, the Newcastle man's collapsed Martinelli there. That's therefore was. That's collapsed. Rice, Martinelli talk. Because the lack of communications ended up with Martinelli getting a whack here. Rice did look like he wanted to leave it for Nelly, but there weren't enough zinc. Hey, Martinelli. I thought it was just a coming together, but you holding your knee is scaring me. We don't have time for no more injuries. Oh, knee to knee. It's calm. It's calm. It's a collision thing. Oi. That definitely hurts. I have to rub my own knee. That definitely hurts. That's one of them sharp, hot pains. It's cool, man. You be all right. Bro, it's the same boring ass play from Arsenal. Why we like this? Be calm, boys. Be calm. I know. But let's be calm, man. Tranquillo. That's on Rice. Shagged him. Martinelli's back up to his feet. Ref, that's ours, though. Eddie Howe's got his notepad out. I'm getting mine out. Big up Eddie Howe. It's his 150th game for Newcastle. I'm getting my notepad out. Because I want to feel like them. Hey, people, look what I got. I know. This is how you know I'm turning 30 this year. You lot can't really see, but I got a pen. It's an Arsenal pen. Made my day. Made my day. Growing up sucks. Highlight of my day. No, I'll tell you, like, highlights of my days being with you. Like, Timber's on the ball on this right-hand side. But again, Newcastle are getting their men back very quickly. So we know what time it's. Trossard, that's a good ball. Odegaard, I need you to control it. You're trying to do the wavy stuff. Somehow we've won it back here. Trossard on a one-man mission. Where's his options? I actually feel sorry for Trossard there. He's done well to earn us a corner, but there was no options. That's better, Trossard. That's the Trossard we know. Odegaard, not every day. Sometimes control the ball, please. 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 DG, you're doing football. Stand up to that. Dane, just keeping you entertained, man. Appreciate it. I like that pen. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Don't want to use it too much. I don't want it to run out. We've got a corner. Corner, boys. Come on, Wonder God. Has he scored or assisted since he's had a kid? Because the celebration could be on if you want it. Ref, look at the hands. There's no hands. Sometimes I'm lying to you. Look, there's no hands. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing. Oh, there's hands now. Ref. Odegaard, that's a decent knock. See, look, the Brad cut under no pressure. To be fair to me, he's punched it. But come on, boys. Who's challenging that? Lewis Skelly said someone's shot. Hey, Len Demon. I shoot for no reason. He's tried to find Timber. Unlucky. Shoot for no reason. Lewis Skelly. Hey, we struck gold with him. Nothing came of it. I'm breading. I'm 100% I'm breading. I'm defo breading. But it was wavy. He's dropping shoulders. Odegaard be proud of that. And he tried to find Timber. He tried to do the right thing. Don't watch that, Lewis Skelly, man. You saved us serious money. Can't wait to see you play in midfield. We're starting to at least play in their half. That's diabolical. Thank you, Trossard. I was about to say, if they got out of that, can we get a shot? Trossard, I don't mind. You tried to. If Livramento evaded 5 of our players, I'd have been so angry there. Trossard, you saved your teammates there. Better, boys. Come on. We're at home. Rice, I'm not going to lie. You're doing that thing where man are asking for the ball in positions they know they can't get it. You're acting. You know, truthfully, you don't want it there. Timber. Odegaard. Back to Partey. Would you not give Partey a deal? Partey, Bandulu pass to Big Gabriel. Our time to show something. Declan Rice in the 8. Don't listen to them. Lewis Skelly, you know what to do, man. Boys, overloads. Overloads. Rice, Odegaard. Rice needs to make that run. Odegaard needs to hang. Lewis Skelly's found Partey. Come on, boys. You can see it. Partey, what's that? Forcing it. Giving it back to Newcastle. And they're so good on the transition. Lewis Skelly's going to have some defending to do here. As I said, because you can see Murphy on that right-hand side. We've been cut open in 2 passes. Isak's done very well on the build-up. Slyly's been fouled off the ball. Newcastle still have the ball here. Murphy, corner kick. End-to-end stuff. Isak, don't do that. Isak, stop that. It's not no pen. Don't do that. Isak, don't do that. Don't do that. He didn't touch you. Don't do that. Whoever did that, it was lit. Because someone, Trossard, fully fouled Isak off the ball. It's one of them little dark arts ones. You know, when you're running, you trip someone up, you can't see. Newcastle's so good on the transition, but we knew that. Finding a lot of space. I think it's taking us to the 20-minute mark to play in their half. In their half, if I'm honest. End to end, man. We could get drawn out. Corner kick to Newcastle. Ref, what? Martinelli's allowed to stand there, bro. He's allowed to stand there. Ref, look at Dan Burn on Raya. Raya, stay strong. Stay strong. Oi, go side. Oi, Partey, go side. Go side, bro. Doesn't even get past Declan Rice. Throw in over there. Transitions, we ain't good enough. Couple passes and they look like scoring, bro. We are arse. Miles been better than Rice. We went from one of the most exciting teams to watch to this. The drop-off is wild. Come on, man. You lot be a bit more optimistic. We need to get Miles closer to goal. We're going back to that 2022-23 season with one of our most attacking players. Looks like, you know, the left back. But that's, I guess, one benefit from having an inverted fullback in games like this where we ain't really, our midfield is not really doing stuff. You got others. Odegaard leading the press. The Bradker's gone long. I can't see you, Gabriel, but I know you're there. Don't matter. Lewis Skelly's there. Wavy stuff. Gabriel. Big up Lewis Skelly, man. See, there's faith in the academy. Saliba. Oh, okay. You trusted, right? So Lewis Skelly, man, on. Lewis Skelly just said, we're amazing, man. Timber, show for it, bro. I know we do the back 3 thing, but show for it, bro. See, games like this is where we need an 8 for me. Like, that guy that's just going to come and link up play. Lewis Skelly, don't lose it. Be strong. Oi, Lewis. Oi, look at the strength. Oi. I was so scared. Oi, Lewis Skelly. He's made for this. Lewis Skelly is made for this. Evaded 2 Newcastle players. I was scared because, you know, if you lose the ball, we're in trouble. We're in serious trouble. That's the most exciting thing from an Arsenal perspective, man. You have to tell a grown man goal side. To be fair, though, as much as I believe that, and I did say goal side, it could be the zonal marking thing they're told to do, innit? It could be. I don't know. But this is my thing. Who's showing for it, Rice? Are we going to get a forward pass? Maybe that's why we don't get them. It's back here with Newcastle. Anyways, Joe Linton. Odegaard, I don't mind that. You tried. You tried. That's ours, ref. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rice, don't watch that, man. Don't watch that. Come on, boys, man. It's an even contest. Newcastle have had the better chances, but it's been a low-key affair, man. We need to ask some questions. Odegaard, be strong. Ref, come on. You got to book Joe Linton. Come on, ref. There's no attempt to play the ball there. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. No attempt to play the ball there. Completely pushes up, bundles Odegaard over. Odegaard, every time he does that, asks the question. Is that what are you moaning about, mate? Gabriel. I mean, we're starting to offer a bit more, but we ain't really banged on Newcastle's goal yet. Partey, Trossard, Wondercard, lovely touch from him. Come on, but again, you can see the sea of black and white shirts, man. It's going to need to be something great to unlock it. Trossard, don't know what he's doing, but it's silky. It's here with Gabriel. Magalhaes, I knew he saw his name in lights. I'm not even mad. It was dead. You're a centre back. That was dead. That was dead. But I don't mind him doing that. I don't mind him doing that, you know, because no one else is doing that. And I hear it, Gabriel. You're a centre-back. You might not be on the edge of Newcastle's area. Again, he saw his name in lights. He actually saw his name in lights. Big up Gabriel Magalhaes, man. It was horrible, but he saw his name in lights. You're only going to score from set pieces, man. The Emirates crowd moving timid as usual as well. We've never been the most noisiest of atmosphere, but come on, man. Like when we was getting some little bit and pieces of atmosphere, the North Bank and all of that, they were getting their allocation cut, in it. Isak, Rice nicks it back. Wondergaard, Saliba. Oh, he killed Trossard there. Trossard, be strong. Oh, yeah, I love that Trossard. Okay, Raya wants. David Raya. Pops it with his left peg. Not sure he's looking for. No chance Martinelli was winning that header against Botman. Rice mops up. Partey skips out Odegaard. Trossard first time into Martinelli. Martinelli, Brazil. Hey, we're about to. History's made. Martinelli's back. Oh, life is hard. He's hit the post. Life is harsh. No, God, come on, man. Martinelli, keep going. Oh, it's not fair, man. It's not fair, man. Martinelli's done it. For once, his decision-making has been great. Technically, the shot's off target. But it's one of Martinelli's. The world is not fair. Unlucky Nelly, man. Unlucky Nelly, man. Unlucky Martinelli. Well, even with something, if it goes left, at least he's in the highlights. 179 likes, people. We're flirting with 200. Timber wins it. Oh, that's our first big chance. Oh, 50 minutes to go, man. Better. Lewis Skelly, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Special. Special. Finds Martinelli. Martinelli, come on. Botman don't want it. He's scared. Look up, Martinelli. Please. Please, Martinelli. Please. Finds Lewis Skelly. You know what to do. Okay, that was dead. But it's fallen to Trossard. Trossard's miskicked. He's got another chance. Could you have dived there? Has that come off for Newcastle? Man, I think Odegaard bundled over. Trossard, I'm not going to lie. Could you have let your leg trail there? And Trossard, I think you could have done better with the effort. Martinelli's ball, I mean, Lewis Skelly's ball, in truth, it weren't really that good, but... Oh, has it deflected off Joe Willock? I don't think so, but let's see again. Nah. It's not unlucky. It's harsh. You got to hit the target, hit the keeper, anything but off target. Oh, I like it, man. I love Nelly. I back him, but I had zero faith he'd bag that. Sasha, I'm with you. I'm with you. But I must admit, I thought he scored there. I genuinely thought he scored. And come on, be fair, people. It is unlucky. That one's unlucky. It's one of Martinelli's better efforts. He's actually thinking today. We've got another corner. Come on, Rice. Yeah. Oh, the keeper's fumbled. Oh, bang that. Oh, slap that in. What's going on? How? It's playground football. How they not gone in? Everyone's just scrambling. How? It really is the hardest thing to do in football is put the ball in the back of the net for real, innit? I need to see the replay. What the hell was going on? I'm just seeing Newcastle bodies everywhere. Arsenal bodies flying. It ain't gone in the back of the net. Look like we're going to end the second half, great. We've hit back, man. To be fair, Newcastle, we're showing we can do something. But it's low-level efforts, and it's probably on brand with all the struggles we've had this season so far. Timber. Trossard. Odegaard once. Gone. Pardon me. Martinelli, you're scoring today. I've seen the future, man. You're scoring, man. We're not going out like that. Lewis Skelly, you're getting assists. I'm just saying everything I want to happen in the hope something does. Declan Rice, brother. Left 8. This is what my team's become. Martinelli, release it, please. Martinelli, release it. What are you doing? That's dead, even though it's gone. Oi, Lewis Skelly dropping shot. He's sick. I can't lie. He's sick. Hey, let's start it again. We've done it again. Martinelli trying to switch play. Oh. Hey, Lewis Skelly's lit, man. He's cold. I can't lie. He's cold. Ethan, get ready soon, man. Wish he was here. We're not winning this crazy. I want Havertz out my club. Isak should have scored. This whole season, it's felt like the opposition have an invisible brick wall in front of goal. Boy. Did a man try backheel that? Yeah, someone did, man. Playground footy-esque. There probably is judge on us. How has that not gone in the back of the net? Like, we've had a couple of those little goal mouth scrambles. Obviously, Martinelli's hit the post. Trossard, I rate it, but you got no chance of outmuscling Joe Linton. But I like the fight. He can nick it, though. He has. Lewis Hall's cleared it first time. Saliba wins the header. Partey, you got time. Someone tell him he's got time. Instead, it's here with Joe Willock, and we've got some defending to do. It's here with Isak on the left-hand side. You could even wear the same number, Isak, just our shirt. Saliba up against Isak. You lot could be teammates, bro. Look, you will get more goals. You won't have to play against him no more. Don't let that man leave that stadium without seeing if he's on this. Fans have stopped crying about boring hiding now. Skelly is a baller. Imagine we had a front three of Kudus, Isak, Saka, we'd win the treble. I don't know about that. Lewis Skelly's wavy. Saka, do you dirty. Saka, do you dirty with that Martinelli chance. Huh? To be... Oh, yeah, you're right. Saka probably bags. Lewis Hall's got too much time there, you know, Trossard. Boy. Bearing in mind, people, we do have a second leg at St. James's. After this, we've got Man United on Sunday. Then we have a North London derby. Come on, boys. Tonali's got 20 million years on the ball. And are you surprised? An Italian international picks out a good pass. Lewis Hall venturing forward. Look at the run from Joe Willock. Lewis Hall's messed up the whole pattern. Gordon, Tonali. Bet you got a bet on, mate. Botman. Boys, come on, man. Come on, man. This is probably our only chance to silver. Let's be honest. We're doing all right, man. Definitely not what we'd want to see from our team, but we're doing okay. We're doing all right, people. No. Man said cracking. Brother. Rice, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard in midfield from now on. What about Uncle Party? I'm so excited to see the development of Lewis Skelly, though, man. You're a future midfielder for us. But in the meantime, you do your thing. Isak up against Saliba. It's been a good battle, man. Partey's mopped up. Gabriel, who wants it? Lewis Skelly's not a passing option. He's blocked off. Who wants it? So Rice is going to drop. So then there's only a couple of forward options. So naturally, Gabriel's going to have to go back to Ryle. Unlucky, boys. Maybe I'm getting a bit impatient. Don't watch nothing. It's me. It's not you lot. David Ryle. If you've gone long and it's not to Havertz, that's dead. Fair enough. You've hit Rice. Fair enough, Ryle. So I'm on YouTube. Oh, shut up, referee. He said handball. Bro, it's hit his chest. Anyways, Rice, we got some defending to do. Referee, we can see from this. You're a coward, you know. Saliba's won the header. Timber, tranquillo. You have time. Tranquillo. Timber. How lucky are we that we've got Gabriel, Saliba, and Timber? And Ben White. We got some, and now Lewis Skelly. Boy. Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Martinelli, you're not going to get the ball there, you know. Need to score. What are we thinking about the game, man? I do like Rum, just not cracking. Brother. Gabriel. Go on, Martinelli. I thought he scored, man. I thought he scored. Life can be so tough, man. Like, he needs that. It's right on brand with Martinelli. David Raya. Oh, Trossard not strong enough for that, man. Lewis Hall's done very well. Oh, my God. Lewis Hall is just... But no, ref. That's not a foul, but it's too easy from Odegaard and Trossard. If I'm brutally honest, it's way too easy. Way too easy. Should never be doing that. Should never be doing that. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. We're getting battered at St. James's Park, by the way, if we don't win this by at least 3. For real, DG, not one of their defenders gets a game for us. With our injuries, you could. Lewis Hall's had the most touches this match with 28. Gabriel second with 26. Naturally, the defenders are going to have that. Uncle needs to be coming off the bench, DG. You know he's going to get injured if we keep playing him this many minutes. I stop that, man. We actually can't afford no more injuries. Long ball forward by Newcastle. Come on. Botman's went. Oh my. Oh. And it was written, Isak scores. What a silly goal to concede. It was written in the stars. We knew Isak was bagging today. We got a number 14 shirt free for you. It's right on brand with the silliness. Boys, 0-0. Because I don't know if we're going to win, but we're not out of this. Wake up now. It's a cup game. It's game on. Such a bitter pill to swallow conceding at this time as well, man. And it's a cheap goal to concede. It's essentially started from a dead ball, man. It's so poor from us. The first and seconds, nobody's picked up Isak's run. It's fallen to Jacob Murphy. Somehow it's ended up at the feet of Isak, and he's done what he's paid to do, which is put the ball in the back of the net. What an unfortunate sequence of events. But none of that is possible if I believe that's Botman, if Botman doesn't win the first ball. The first and second balls in football are so vital, and you've seen, unfortunately, Arsenal fans, why it's important. Botman does well. Falls to Murphy. Ends up with Isak. 1-0 to the Magpies. They've shut on us, innit? Second birds in a week. I mean, he had what, like 13 goals in 14 games or something coming into this game. There was no reason to expect him not to score today. I think it's been a good battle, but I also think Isak's done well. So, yeah, man. Newcastle have had some half chances. They've taken that one. Oh, my God. Then they could be a second. What's going on? Isak. Only God has to help us, man. It's here with Gordon. Oh, Lord. Gordon's shaping up like he wants to shoot. Thank the Lord for Declan Rice's interception. Kai Havertz. To be fair, I do feel sorry for Ref! Kai Havertz has been chasing lost causes today, but he's also not the guy in it like that. Boys, come on. Everything about that was silly, man. All from one long ball. Credit to Botman. Botman doesn't win that ball. That goal doesn't happen. Botman's won the first. If I'm being harsh, is Saliba even doing the wrong thing? Because Isak, it's been made abundantly clear Isak is Saliba's man. Saliba's gone for the ball as well. Poor goal to concede. Credit to Newcastle, man. But it's like nothing. Martinelli, and it makes that chance. You do think, what if had Martinelli have scored? Boy. Bear in mind, Newcastle have an appalling record by a club of their standards at the Emirates. So that's some added motivation. Unlucky boys, come on! Seeing heads drop, come on! Newcastle played 26 games when scoring first since 2023. 122, have had 4 draws and lost none. Hey, records are there to be broken, man. I've seen Undertaker lose at WrestleMania. Forget all that. Declan Rice. But why is he on his own? Who's backing the beef? You know Declan Rice and Havertz are going to win the header. So where's the little man trying to pick up the second pieces? Come on now. Because he's had some half chances and we've hit the post. Beyond that, it's been poor in the final third. Come on, it's a cup game. Them man want to win a cup. I don't think because you got 2 legs and all of and a second half to come that we can do foolishness. Come on, boys. It hasn't been bad, but standards are dropping. Saliba wins the first. How many? The second balls. Willett wins the second. It's gone out there. Saliba quickly. Timber once, man. Timber don't need to take the throw. Just dash it to him. Come on, man. Just forward with it. Tomorrow we're watching Spurs against Liverpool, by the way. And on Sunday, we obviously are watching Arsenal against Man United. Nelly misses Isak. Don't. Even if true. Like, Isak's chance was easier, innit? The XG. I'm chatting. But this is why we need Isak and killers. Like, Go on, trust up. Release it. Hey, boys, we're not out of this. We're not out of this game. We're not out of the leg. But you have to believe. Trust up. Odegaard. Havertz, get us out of there. See, but look where your strikers having to drop. And then there's nobodies forward. And there's just a sea of black and white shirts. And then you got Martinelli where it's just him against his own decision-making. Martinelli to Partey, apologies. Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Odegaard. Anyone who's got a bit about them on the ball on that pitch, I need you to do a bit more now. Even if you've done well, Partey. Ref, there's a late one there. Gabriel. Well, I've seen Undertaker lose at that, man. I've seen weirder things happen. Livamento's cleared. Gabriel. But this is the thing, though. Like, I'm not even saying this wrong right now, but it's side to side. You never quite feel like you're going to break down the stubborn low block. Not that Newcastle just sat back today, but when they're in their defensive shape, you never quite feel as an Arsenal fan we're going to break it down. Declan Rice. All right, Partey. Bang that. Hey. Ref. Free kick. Odegaard. Immediately. Is Joe Linton going to get a yellow card yet? Odegaard, please. I need a goal of the season, contender. Hit the target. Martinelli, take that. Brazil. Partey shameless because he could have stayed on his feet, but he saw there was no advantage, which I rate. He actually initially tried to stay on his feet. I was like, what are you doing? Odegaard, please. Hit the target. I know Trossard's going to end up taking it, man. Please. A bit of magic now. Come on. Declan Rice, what you been doing in training? I'm moving, man. It's going to have to be great. You know what? Trossard, you might... Havertz. Come on, man. Be serious, bro. Come on. You're my guy, Havertz, but come on. Be serious. Shameless standing over the free kick. I can't remember the last time we scored a direct free kick. I think it was actually Odegaard. I thought earlier Joe Linton was a target for receiving fouls. Big up yourself, Harry. It's a shame we're losing, but big up you lot, man. Are we getting back in this game? Are we not? 2 minutes left of the half, excluded added on time. Come on, boys. Odegaard, you got this. We're thinking positive today. We're doing things differently. Work the keeper, man. And one of you follow in. Odegaard, you have to work the keeper, man. It's difficult. I think Odegaard needs to hit this, man. It's going to have to be something amazing. Ref, what are you talking to Gabriel about? He's allowed to stand there. Why are you telling him to move forward? He can stand there. Work the keeper, man. Someone following. Work the keeper. Kai Havertz. Everybody who's an attacker think like a striker. There's a tap in there. Trossard, please, man. Odegaard, take that, man. Trossard, please, don't. At least let it hit off the wall if you're not going to score. Odegaard takes it, hits off the wall, but I meant for a corner still. Didn't come to anything. We've gone back to Raya. Oh, you know how many times I watch us and Raya's our most creative outlet. Even that's not the worst of ideas, but the long ball and inshallah to Kai Havertz is dead. Newcastle are on that. They get bodies around him. Havertz, I admire the effort, but it's the same old stories. Odegaard, that's a ball to the back post. Rice heads it back across. Oh, Gabriel. Hey, come on, boys. Boys, come on. Oh, is it falling to Isak on the counter to me? But you might have to foul him, you know. Oh, thank the Lord for Trossard with his defensive diligence. Lewis Skelly, calm it down. Calm it down for Ref. Get the ball. We're losing and someone ain't got the ball. Get the ball and play. Spot and play. Rapido. Come on. We're not big. Look at this Newcastle system. It's like a 4-5-1 off the ball. You knew what, and I'm not even criticizing them. You knew what time it was. This is the blueprint. My problem is not even necessarily how Newcastle was setting up. It's that we don't move the ball quick enough to break this shit down. Two minutes of added on time. They've been good. Newcastle have been good. I think we can score, but I need to see something. Like, you're not quite, not even a criticism. You're not quite inspired that any of these men got a goal in them. Like, hopefully that could change. Trossard on this right hand side. Odegaard, be strong. Somehow it's there. Trossard, let him foul you. Aye, ref. Aye, the ref didn't give it. Trossard, get up. Trossard, you're not hurt, man. Tonali, Joe Linton. Aye, we've got some defending to do. Lewis Hall, that's ours. Isak keeps it alive. It's the Newcastle throw. Trossard soldier that, man. Try to be Trossard soldier that. Trossard's still down, by the way. Odegaard has been Saka made this whole time. We are losing. Odegaard needs to go on parental leave. Martinelli asleep. Odegaard captain, you know. Isak is such a player. Newcastle are better than us at the moment. How bad are we? I think you lot are doing a lot, man. Yet again, this attack keeps failing us over and over again. Who assembled it, man? Havertz should have started on the right wing in this situation unless Jesus is now injured. Bro, you know we're struggling. Look at what they're showing as highlights. Ref, the Bradker's taking forever as well, you know, Ref, when he does have the ball. I hope you're paying attention. Look how long this throw-in from Hall's taking. Ref, how long's Hall taking? Finally taking the throw. Joe Linton wins the header. Timber Raya wants. Raya, quick, man. Gabriel wants. Bro, Raya, bro. Raya, you're better than that. Look, it's a free header for Dan Burn. And the second ball's free. Why is it Rice by himself? Come on, boys. They're non-negotiables. We do this weird thing that when we concede, I don't even think we was amazing, but we were lovely from Lewis Skelly. Just sent Joe Willett. That's why he got sold and he's playing. But it's like we concede and we go into a shell. Come on, man. Goals get conceded in football. It's life, man. Come on. Arteta, something needs to go on to break down this block as well, because like 2-man running forward and isn't going to bang. Trossard, I don't mind that, but you're not on the same wavelength. Tonali. That should be the end of the first half. As usual, Isak's goal difference maker. I believe prior to this game, he had 13 goals in 14 games. Now that's what, 14 and 15, 150 million somehow doesn't look that expensive. That's the difference between individual billions. Isak gets one chance, they score. Let's be real though, Newcastle did have a couple of half chances when the game initially kicked off to go to score. Obviously, we had a couple of goal mouth scrambles. Our best chance was Martinelli hitting the post, which is technically off target then. Yeah, man, I don't think we're playing terribly. We've switched off at times defensively. I think we let that goal happen very cheaply. It's come from one long ball to the Bradker. Botman's won it. We're at 6s and 7s. It's a sequences of fortunate events has seen it go to Isak, and that's the difference. And what you need, that's what you need in cups. For us, I think the belief's there. I think the willingness is there. I think we're moving it a lot faster by our recent standards, but it's still not fast enough. We're not really creating much. We're not doing enough to break down the stubborn Newcastle defensive unit when they do sit in that back five with Murphy and Gordon, which is great from a Newcastle perspective. So far, so good. As we saw against Brighton, though, we're only 1 goal down. So let's see in it. Yeah, that's my thoughts at halftime. What's you lots? 203 likes. Can we get to 300? Big up you lot, though. You lot are consistent. Just wish the football club was. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe with Amazon Prime. This game shows we need a number 9. The only difference is that they have Isak. It's true, but at the same time, we're not creating. I'm not trying to defend Kai Havertz, but you're just seeing long balls into Kai Havertz. You're seeing him pop over on the right, pop over on the left. Sometimes when we've started those attacking moves, Kai's one of the deepest because he's dropped in and won the ball back. So there's certain things Arteta has got to arrest as well, man. I don't think it's been terrible, but it is what it is. Basketball team in the back, jockey riders on the front line. If Arteta can't see that we need a 9, then end the season already. We don't make major moves in this window. I'll make it my life mission to start a movement and get the Cronkies out the club. Don't worry, worst comes to worst. We can bring on one of the 4 left backs on the bench to change the game. These players are soft. I'm not on the Havertz right wing thing. We need Saka so badly. He's also the spirit of the team. And even if Saka was on the pitch, it keeps Lewis Hall a bit more honest because he can't go forward as much. You're going to be thinking about it. Newcastle been good, man. Them having a quality player has seen them take advantage. And Newcastle are playing better than us in a sense of they're cutting us open in like 2-3 passes. They're passing forward with a lot more intention and invention. They're passing it a lot quicker. Us, it's the same old, same old. It's not even anything to do with the Newcastle game. It's the same old kind of way we play, really. It's slow. Need to move it faster. Is that the difference? And individual brilliance, it's more than individual brilliance, but individual brilliance could be summed up in a cup game, man, because at the end of the day, that's all you need. if Newcastle sneak out of here with a 1-0 victory, not even sneaking out, because that's not the right way to put it, but if they get out of here with a 1-0 lead, and then we got to go St. James's Park, where it's essentially 12 men, because they're going to have their fans and it's a scary atmosphere, it's not looking good. On paper, this feels like the most feasible bit of silverware for Arsenal, because you're so close to Wembley, you can almost taste the silver. We're a goal down. I don't see any reason to panic, but it's the same old, man. And on the best of days, when it's 0-0, we don't necessarily look like a team that's going to huff and puff, but not necessarily score. Yeah, so you can imagine being a goal down. Naturally, sorry people, I'm just stretching. Naturally, you're going to think about, for me, I don't know who, is there a way you can get Gabriel Jesus on in the first 10, 15 if it's going left? After that, how many minutes in the tank does Raheem Sterling have? And then beyond that, not that Lewis Skelly or Timber have put a foot wrong, but you might have to just get either Zinchenko on to do that inverted stuff, or you just get Tini to fly forward and put the ball in the box. The long ball to Havertz thing is dead. Like, he's fighting like 5 man. He's not going to win the ball all the time. And when he does win it, no one's close to him to get on the second. It's the same old thing, man. As I said, I don't think we're playing terrible. But I don't think we can complain about being a goal down at the moment. I really don't. Boy. Final ball lacking as usual. Long balls not working. I need a bit. It's not that my midfield's playing dead, but I need a bit more. Let me see this goal again, man. Me analyze this. It's being shown. So long ball by the Bradker. As I said, Botman's won it. Say, Odegaard's got. Odegaard's not a centre half. Everybody's just ball watching. And it's a lovely run from Isak, man. He's in between Odegaard, Timber, and Saliba. Saliba's obviously gone to engage. Both our centre-backs have gone to engage, which they do at times, which they're showing their immaturity. Odegaard's not aware of Isak. You know what time it is? We've seen the only time we've seen Isak is too late. And when Isak's, and look at that, even a little push from Isak on Odegaard, it's so street smart. It's so street smart. It's so street smart. This is what we need. Forget Isak. I mean, don't forget him. Sign for us, but someone that is doing that. Nice guys finished last. Such a street smart goal, man. Isak gets in between, and that's something he's done on several different occasions. It's come for nothing, man. And that's on brand with the goals we've conceded. This game's a bit different because Newcastle have actually had some half chances. But typically, like Fulham and Brighton, one little intervention and it's peak. Even the Brentford game where Odegaard lost it. Oh, man. Warning signs were there. We've had chances, but these chances, I mean, like you're seeing there, Timber's header over the bar, give or take with Martinelli hitting the post, is our best chances, and that sums up that sums up the current climate in terms of creativity we're at, you know. And that sums up Martinelli, man. He does 2/3 right. The one thing he needs to do, the hardest thing to do in football, the one thing for someone that's played 161 times in the Premier League and recently, hit a landmark of 200 goals and 200 games, apologies, I wish he had that for the football club, putting the ball in the back of the net. Now, I won't necessarily, Timber, why are you backhooting that as well? I'm not trying to be harsh on Martinelli for that in particular, but that sums up Martinelli's struggles right now. But again, how many times, are we able to count on one hand, really and truly, how many chances we're creating? The Bradker ain't been worked. There's a couple heart-in-mouth moments, goal line scrambles, like if you was playing football in secondary school where everyone's chasing the ball. Apart from that, it's just mad for us, man. Here's what is cool, though, man. It's calm. Just got to do that at St. James's Park, innit? Another goal from a low chance effort. Why do we keep conceding these goals? At most, we'll draw. But yeah, draw don't look too bad now, man. DG, bro, I don't know what we was expecting from a manager who used to tuck in his shirt as a player. Hey, that's harsh, man. That's harsh, man. A striker is not going to help us. It's been a hate of mine for a while, but I hate how Martinelli falls to the floor with his hand up. Like, that's how you know fans are getting peed off. Guess it's time for Sterling. We shouldn't make Trossard's injury worse. 50-50 game. We should be 2 goals up. Sterling and Jesus get ready to come on. We're not winning at St. James's Park. Have some faith, man. We need wingers. Amen. If we lose today, it's over. We need an offensive coach badly. This coach is clueless. Worst front line I've ever seen watching Arsenal. Unlucky lad. Ain't nothing for another year. Boy, we would create easier for a real striker. Hope so, man. We ain't on anything. They're packing out the midfield, daring us to go long. Joe Linton just goes around smashing people. Glad Bruno ain't there too, doing it. I hate it. Should be there at St. James's Park. The front three ain't clinical. The man called him Martin Kelly. Boy, you lot are dead. Boy, Newcastle haven't created either. They're a goal ahead though, man. Like, at the end of the day. And this has become the theme. I think it's been a low level kind of game in terms of creating, but they've created some half chances early. And I'm even selling that. They've taken advantage of that. And we need to get away from this trap of, we're competing. We're not necessarily playing well. They've had one low-level effort and they've scored, because that seems to be the theme as to how Arsenal are getting rubbed out this season. Bring on Sterling and Jesus for Havertz and Trossard. I wouldn't take off Trossard yet. Martinelli was so clinical last season. Man can't score a goal, save his life. Martinelli was clinical last season. I'm not sure about that. Boy, it doesn't seem like you lot are happy at all, man. Pardon me, how many times our wingers get into positions to put the ball into the box just to hit the ball into a defender for a corner kick? Tired of this. Boy, this team is dusted, and it may be time to get Sterling on. We're in the trenches, man. Paid 105 million for the scrub. Damn. Where's Odegaard? Marked out of the game each and every time. Can we stop complaining about Rice when he's not being played in position? Rice is an observer today, no work done. I think you lot are being very harsh on Declan Rice in particular. I think he's a lot more prevalent than certain players, but I hear it. Our most offensive player is a damn centre-back. Gabriel has shot more than anyone else in this team. Gabriel shot Timber's header over the bar. You're kind of struggling for chances of anyone else. Really. Isak dropping deep and cutting us up open every time. It's almost like Saliba is afraid of him. I think that's harsh. I think Saliba and Isak are having quite a good battle. I just think Isak showing his quality. Man said, we are a bulldog with no teeth. 105 for Rice was diabolical. West Ham finessed us. Finessed ourselves if we're paying that. But at this point, drop the 50 million on Sesko's release clause, or just drop the effing 150 million on Isak. Why does Rice keep switching the ball to Trossard when the fullback is touch tight? Separately, though, what's the man saying? Should we sign Isak? Wait, signing Isak is a myth of a myth. But if miracles really do happen in life, and for some reason he'd be on it, make it happen. It's becoming frustrating watching us play and making the same mistakes we're making last season. Slow counters, sloppy moments in the middle of the park and the final third. Boy, low-level efforts conceded. Lapses in concentration. And I would say, if I'm very honest, no bark or bite in the attacking half. Familiar picture, to be fair. It's a familiar picture. Dude, I think he had 15 goals or goal contributions. Martinelli last season. What do you mean panic, bro? We are done. Sick of people just digging out one player at halftime. It's a team game, morons. Front three is dusty. Jesus is helping us with Trossard injured. Gyökeres is needed. Tired of this shite football. Saliba, pack your bags for Madrid. Just get an offensive coach. This guy's poor offensive schemes. Packing the team with more midfielders ain't it. We should sign Isak, but be realistic. Arsenal not going to spend 100 plus in Jan. What the hell happened to Rice's dribbling? Man is trying too much to be a playmaker, play to his strengths. It's the system and his role in the team playing to his strength. Goals have completely dried up for Odegaard. Man, what happened? Choosing Gabriel Jesus over Isak is a sackable offense. Jesus is older and on massively higher wages. Our attacking talent ID reeks. DG, could you tell me, or in your own words, why are loads of people so reactionary? Football's an emotional game, my friend. I do think some people overreact in the comments, but I do think even some that are overreacting, there's truth in what they're saying. Marino has been a waste of a signing, if you ask me. We have so many midfielders that Partey plays right back in a pinch. Summer was all wrong. We've had the chances to play the ball forward faster, not taking them. It's frustrating. This team, man, I'm tired of them. That Martinelli chance, he has to score. You can't miss those at this level. You just can't. Tonali looks decent. I think Newcastle are like a bunch of thugs. They're good enough, and our knife is blunt. Boy, I get we want to win, but damn. All Rice has done is give the ball away and comb his hair back. Guy ain't serious. I think you're not being harsh. Team has definitely regressed. Get Arteta out of here. He's done all he can. We don't have ways to put the forwards in, and when we do, they miss their chances. But it's not promoted to do them runs. Look at soft guard getting shoved like you're moving, man. Odegaard gets away with being the softest guy in our team when it comes to duels and tackles. How does no one get onto this guy for pulling out of every 50-50? I think that's harsh, but I do think he's soft. I love Rice off the ball, but on it, not as good as a lot of midfielders. Put him as a pure six to just win the ball and pass off. Sasha, there you have it. Like, Arteta's trying to reinvent the wheel, I feel, man. Just let the guy do what he was paid to do at West Ham. Don't try and he's not going to be Paul Scholes, Frank Lampard, any of them guys. The only saving grace is it's 1-0, people. You know what? We've spoken about the first half. The second half is on us. The team's huddling. Come on, boys, man. Come on. Don't go out like this. Come on. Such a poor goal to concede. It's on brand with how the majority of the season's been, man. But be nice if Newcastle just leave Tonali, Isak, and Gordon with them. Just sign them up, man. Second half due to begin, people. If you haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, make sure you are. We're watching Spurs Liverpool tomorrow, and we're about to watch the remaining 45 minutes. David Raya's gone long. Oh, wow. Really? Didn't know one. And I'm not even getting that right because the manager's clearly telling you to do that. You're clearly being told to do that, which doesn't make much sense to me for 90 minutes. But who am I, man? I don't know football like Arteta. Gabriel's on the ball. Who wants it off the centre half? Look, he's begging for someone forward. And even Kai, look at Kai. I feel sorry for him. You're just, you know what? It's just a selfless act. You're running in. You're left back at some point. You're playing up front. You're running in midfield. You're everywhere but up front. And when you are, there's a million Newcastle shirts surrounding you. We had 14 shots, 3 on target. Newcastle had 5 shots, 2 on target. It just shows the difference between being clinical. David Raya tries to find Rice. Kai Havertz picks up the second. Martinelli, just go home. Just go home. Go home. Thank you. Lewis Skelly on the ball. Skips out Partey, finds Gabriel. It's got to be done quicker now, boys. So at the end of the day, how bad do you lot want it? Don't panic, but how bad do you want it? We definitely need a sprinkle of street smart, someone like Alexis in midfield and attack. I think with Alexis, just a case of quality. Every time I see that Odegaard highlight, I get angry. We are dusted. Ball into Havertz, shoved off the ball there by Dan Burn like a baby. They haven't worked us either. They have the lead though. Martinelli, Lewis Skelly. Everyone stay calm, man. Stay calm, man. Stay calm. I mean, don't stay calm for the sake of it, but I do think a lot of you are throwing your toys out the pram. But you're with some of you, you're saying what you're saying within reason. Timber. I mean, Lewis Skelly's our most progressive midfielder at large points of the game. You know, Partey and Rice are, Partey's obviously got a lot more than Rice, but they're marked out of it. And even, it doesn't matter if it's Lewis Skelly, Gabriel, whoever's in the defensive in middle third, there's not that many forward options. No, it's just Gabriel and Lewis Skelly playing a bit of 1-2s. Lewis Skelly helps it on to Saliba. Saliba back to Lewis Skelly. Man on, have you lost it? Okay. Saliba patting that up. You see? There needs to be other options. Raya, don't go long, man. That's why. Trossard's done well to win the flick on, but it's back here with Newcastle. The Bradker's put his team in it. Throw in. Boys, relax now. Just relax, man. Just relax. Just relax. Bro, we got an 18-year-old as our best player. That's just sad. I think the Rice hate his head. I'm not going to lie. He definitely trying. Let's be for real. Let's be real. We ain't winning this game. What you see is what you get from Arsenal. Someone in the middle third should make a move. They're all listening to what the gaffer's telling them to do, man. And even look at Rice's stats. People doing too much, man. Did you thoughts on playing a back three of Rice, Partey, Skelly, Moreno in midfield 4? It's getting to the point Arteta might have to change the system, but I ain't trying to see that anytime soon. Lewis Skelly on the ball here. Declan Rice. Helps it on to Martinelli. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Gabriel. I mean, the application, I wouldn't say the application, the attitude's there. You just don't feel like we are going to score. Of course, I want to be wrong. It just feels so robotic. Something's got to give at some point, but you're just waiting. You know, it's everybody sharing for the ball. Everyone's offering, and it's like you're just waiting for that final action, which obviously results in the keeper having to make a save or picking out the back of his net. And it just never happens, man. And it's like we just play and play and play until inevitably there's a mistake. And yeah, Saliba. Lewis Skelly, Gabriel once, man. Just help that on. Fair enough. There's just too many gaps, man. You can see it's like Odegaard, Havertz, Trossard, Rice is there, Martinelli's there. They're just nothing really from central areas for the man in possession. Apart from when Partey's found Odegaard, Odegaard's touch has deserted him. And what could have been a promising attack is now a Newcastle attack as Joe Willock has found Isak. The ball into Isak isn't good enough. Unfortunately, we fight to live another day. Martin Odegaard, and then you got Kai Havertz pulling out to the right. It's madness. It's more. I'm not gonna lie. It's a result of the what we didn't do in the summer, and it's also the manager's tactics. Trossard to Martinelli, be strong, decision making. You're running into blind alleys. Newcastle have cleared it, but not necessarily dealt with it. Joe Willock simply wanted it more than Trossard, but he hasn't been able to clear his lines. Partey, Timber wants, Timber gets. Timber's cross doesn't get anywhere. What are we waiting for? Why has Joe Willock got 20 years on the ball? Okay. Let's hope it doesn't come to anything. Murphy. Livramento. See with Tonali now. He's just quietly gone about his business today, if I'm honest. I agree with the Odegaard cooking. Oh, I'm not going to say the rest. We should have had 2 goals. Not going to lie, Timber needs to up his head in accuracy. I disagree. We should have had 2 goals. Newcastle might be about to get that though. Raya's made a good save. Oh, this is Kalas. Gordon has scored. This is Kalas. The initial shave from Gordon from Raya wasn't good enough. Gordon's doing that to the corner flag. Shout to Newcastle, man. And wait, it's one thing them winning 2-0. It's another thing them winning 2-0 and us having to go to St. James's Park. Arteta, just do the right thing and make subs, man. This is peak. We've been shouted by the Magpies, mate. Take about Isak as well, man. He's palmed it out to the right-hand side. Murphy's basically played a 1-2 with him. It's just the basics. There's just far too many gaps. What's going on in a cup game? That's what you're doing. In a cup game. Far too many gaps. Not following runners. Not switched on. Street smart performance from Newcastle, and congrats on the final, man. If we can get one and do Mission Impossible, great, but big up Newcastle, man. They deserve that. Us, on the other hand, joking. Credit to Gordon for being there. But it's the following runners. You know, Isak has played such a central... That's his 6th goal, Gordon. Isak has played such a central role to that. Arteta, you have to make subs now. Say it thing now. You have to. Newcastle 2, Arsenal 0. At this point, just make it 2-1, innit? And just go to Newcastle with a fighting chance, man, because this is difference. There's a difference. Like they are playing attacking football and they are taking their half chances. We have no divine right to be in any finals, right? And we've got a lot of issues. But you see, when I don't see people following runners and doing the basics, that's where my problems start to come with it. Because these are the minimums. These are the minimums. I don't want to hear about XG but this happened and it's just fine margins. That tends to be how we drop points week in, week out. And where this is concerned, flirting with elimination. Credit to Newcastle, street smart performance. Not too many kits are dirty. Every player needs to give their shirts to the fans. We need at least one. The Bradkers punched out. Well, we've only looked threatening from the occasional dead ball, man. And this is why you've got to take your chances. But away from the obvious, it's the same old, same old. Martinelli down this right-hand side. Livamento's dealt with it. Willock. And then this is it. This is it. It's the counter-attack. And when you're not following runners, Willock's made a bursting run. It's Isak that I'm watching. It's Isak that I'm watching. It's the man who's got the ball. There, you see? Skips past Partey. Isak, I rate you, but I can't rate you for ripping pensioners. You don't get brownie points for that one, but this could get more ugly, you know. I don't think it's two and done. Who? Isak. This could get ugly. Declan Rice. Odegaard, come on, Capitano. Cool, good skill. Pass the ball, bro. Havertz. Havertz is running down the right wing, and I'm not even dissing Havertz, but I mean, Gaffer, and that's a yellow card. Gaffer, man. There's no way we've ended up having to do these things. Cronkies, if you care about the club from a business point of view, I won't say love. If you care about the club from a business point of view, you're acting the market because your business is going to fail this year. Bring on Jesus and that now, man. Trossard, it's your time done, man. Bring on Jesus now, 10 minutes, and then Martinelli comes on for Sterling. Come, man, change up the team now, man. Just get a goal. Just get a goal and let's just bust out, man. We just do this at St. James's Park because you lot are just... It's not good enough to be... I don't care what the statistics say, bro. Football is won and lost in both halves. Have not defended well for those two opportunities. And to be honest, we should have been 2 goals down in the first 5 or 10 minutes. Haven't created nothing. If we have, it's been our defenders. It's the same old shit. 10 minutes in, we're 2 goals down. What's said at half time between the players? Forget the gaffer. And look at the Bradker. He's dying. Shut up, linesman, man. What happened? He jumped into his own man. Even that, no disrespect to the Bradker. He's been moving shaky when balls have gone in. No one capitalizing. You know what, linesman, I apologize. I'm not going to quite say sorry, but I apologize. You got the call spot on. Arteta, you're taking a piss. And the boys, you lot are taking a piss. This is a dickhead thing watching this. It's not even that like the performance is diabolical. I'm not going to throw my toys out the plan, but it's underwhelming. It's uninspiring. It's textbooks with all the issues we've got. You started so well. Now there's a soft underbelly, and you men are acting like this ain't a cup game. I do not care about the second leg. You're acting like this is not a cup game. Another game where an 18-year-old is probably the best player on the pitch for us. You're not serious, man. It don't mean enough. And of course, I know it means enough. But again, ignorantly, I can only see what you're doing on the football pitch. It don't mean enough. Teams should be playing us. Oh, bloody hell. We won 2-0 against Arsenal. It was great. But that was tough. Newcastle haven't had to be amazing. Take nothing away from them. Street smart performance, clinical performance. I look at Isak again. And look at Raya. I don't even blame Raya. I don't blame you, Raya, because you're caught in 2 minds. You've got a hand to it. But we're not following runners. What's going on? If we're not going to score, I pray to God it stays at 2-0, you know, because you can get rubbed out. Declan Rice, Martinelli fucking burst. Because then the pass is going to go backwards, and then you can't think on the best of days as much as look, please. You know, you see, look. At least you still got the ball. Just release it, man. If your name's not Lewis Kelly, don't get on the ball and try to do techie stuff, man, because none of you are serious, man. You're not upsetting me now. It's the performance is where I get upset. It's the performance. You're letting yourselves down. Forget us. Forget the fans. Forget the manager. You're not letting yourselves down. You lot are going to have to live with this regret, you know. You lot are all going to sit after this game if it stays like this and think what we could have done. Fuck, you know, Partey and Rice. Thank the Lord we've won it back. But then, again, I'm not even dissing Havertz because this is what you're asked to do. Look where the striker is. And Kai Havertz is like 6 foot odd, so you know we're not crossing because he's not in the box. Kai Havertz. Look. It's side to side. The ball's not going to go into a threatening area. Yes, it is. Oh, Lord. Unlucky, Havertz. He's definitely not unlucky. He's definitely not unlucky. Emotionally checked out from this game now. We go again at St. James's Park. Smash the like button, people. Come on, boys, man. Bro, Sky Sports, why are you showing a fucking highlight like there's anything to highlight, bro? The header's way off target. Just run the game, man. Whoever's doing the camera is a prick. Just run the game. No one wants to see that. It's not off target. Oh, Jorginho. Okay, maybe part of the week. Okay, Jesus. Jorginho and Jesus, Partey and Trossard off. Fair. Didn't expect Partey to play 90 minutes. Didn't expect him to get subbed now. I mean, Jesus, this is your competition, man. You got 6 goals in your last 5 appearances. Just decrease the deficit going to St. James's Park, innit? There's nothing else. You have to just try to do the underdog thing and make sure it doesn't get uglier because it can. Not because Newcastle are playing amazing, no shade, but we could definitely draw ourselves out. Saliba's won the first ball. Who's winning the seconds? Look at their gaps. Seriously, what's going? There's a lack of discipline now. Joe Willock. Hey, Lewis Skelly, man. Whatever they listen, don't make Arsenal not give you. If you and Ethan, if you're gonna sign new contracts, make sure Arsenal are getting their fucking wages out, mate. Make sure they're doing that. Ref, that's a yellow. Why is he in the way, man? Come on, ref. Ref the game properly if you're gonna ref it. Anyways, man. To be fair, Odegaard should be there. It's a dead ball scenario, man. Big up you lot. I see a super chat, but where's it gone? Big up you lot, man. Overcoached. It's overcoached. It's uninspiring. It is what it is, man. This was your best chance to silverware. One love for the super chat. Be real, DGD. Back the current ownership. Remember the. Oh, come on. How, bro? How? Yeah, we're out. Sorry. How we haven't. The offside flag went up, man. Anyways. Be real, DG. Do you back the current ownership? Remember the Cronkies bought majority ownership in 2011, 100% in 2018. Have we accomplished enough for them to stay in power? We haven't won no prems. But there has been P spent. I think there's many layers. You could definitely get rid of the ownership. Definitely get rid of the ownership. But I think it's lazy to just blame them. This is supposed to be a semi-finals. You know what? We're lucky. We're lucky. We're very lucky. Because the semi-final should be thingy. Should be a one-legged tie. We should be gone. Big up you lot that want to do the Mission Impossible thing at St. James's Park. I hope that works. But that sounds right now. That sounds bleak. Rayo's worse than Ramsdale. Definitely not. Don't forget the fuckery Ramsdale's did. Big him up though. And for me, it's just one gear, bro. Like that's what jars me, and that's a lot of that is down to the players and also Arteta. Like we've seen 0-0, 1 goal down and 2 goals down. And I'm not saying fly one forward, but never go up the gears. Like it's very well structured, it's very well coached, but we just don't go up the gears. We're at home. Some of the players don't get twisted, can't go up no gears. Oh well, man. Jorginho. Mentos done well. The second ball, Rice, bring it down. I need people to stand up to be counted now. You lot could hide, show no courage. I don't need that. I need 11 leaders now. You need to salvage something. Gabriel. Martinelli. Gabriel puts it into the box. It's whistled past everyone and it's here with the keeper. Boy. If anyone's saying a striker will help us create, look at that goal again. Boy. It's mad right now. DJ, I'm going to be real. Players like Martinelli, Havertz, Zini have to go. We ain't at the stage where we're buying rebuild players, for example. Replace Martinelli with Nico Williams and Kudus. Just sign some savages, man. We need players, but we also need the manager to show some courage, man. Havertz, okay. Declan Rice, I believe in you, but you're not the guy for this, man. corner kick at the very least. Joe Willett read what you was doing like a book. This ain't Arteta out. This squad ain't good enough. I hear that, but I'm not gonna. Arteta, you built this. Arteta built this. This ain't nothing you've inherited. There's nothing you've inherited from previous managers that you didn't want. Every player you copped, big up the Spanish, appreciate you. Everyone in that squad, whether he's bought him or not, they're there. They're there. Whether whether you're Saka and Martinelli and all them ones, everybody in the squad is an Arteta player. You assembled the squad. Any issues you face is down to you and the recruitment stuff. Corner boys. Over the bar. Hey, where's the ball, boys? We're at home, man. Fucking put the ball on the pitch. Ref, come on. Look how long the keeper's taking. Come on. Yeah, man. You lot need to... I'm not being funny, yeah, but like, by all means, criticize Odegaard. I'm not saying you necessarily. By all means, criticize Odegaard, criticize Rice. Some of you, I don't know, man. It's coming like them guys in secondary school that are mean together. They like them, bro. Why are you lot so concerned with man's hair, bro? I understand why you lot are getting peed off. I don't care about that. You can do that till the cows come home. Show me something on the football pitch. That's where I'm with you lot. Joe Willett, some of you need to allow it with all of that, man. Longstaff and Lloyd Kelly coming on, boy. And what did you... Is that coming off? And what did you see Kelly do? 5. You know what time it is. Eddie Howe, professional performance. Professional managing. Harvey Barnes to keep us honest as we try to fly people forward. Eddie Howe, shout out you lot. Let's move on to Man United, man. Let's move on to Man United, who have had a week off, got a bit of galvanization because of the game at Anfield. Boy, is that Jason Ito? In fact, he don't even be like, who are you? I was about to say, get our sporting director, chat to him, man. Don't let Eddie Howe leave until he agrees to sell Isak to us, man. Havertz, just take it quickly. Oi, Havertz. You might be my man of the match, excluding Lewis Kelly, just for doing that. Come on, boys, man. There's no positives today, but Lewis Kelly, you'd be one. Declan Rice. Arteta, big man thing, man. Like, when are you going to see? We need a winger, we need a striker, but this midfield is not going to bang. Ref, that's a yellow. What the hell? Play to the whistle. All right, Lewis Kelly, I rate that. And the ref didn't even see it. The ref's a twat. All right, why are 2 men going for the ball? Gordon. We're caught on the transition here. Gordon's done well. Jorginho's done well to intercept him. Ref, there's 2 fouls. One for us and actually one for Newcastle. Get a hold of the game, ref, or don't ref again. Come on. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Like, come on. Ref, come on, man. Because when it's us, do you know how quick they book us for this? Come on. I respect it, Newcastle, but come on, ref. You love it when your team's doing it. Of course, you absolutely hate time wasting when it's against you. Ref, how many times has Gordon done that? Is he on the yellow already? Go on, Jorginho, Havertz. I hear it. The manager's telling to do that, but where's the other man? There's not enough forward shirts. This game we love can be so cold, you know. And do you know what helps me keep a balanced perspective and get angry but not quite angry? I can't change this. In life, you can't get stressed about things you can't control, man. As much as I love this club, like, there's an element of emotionally checking out because the things in life and the people you love the most, they hurt you the most, you know. The people the closest to you the most, and you lot are hurting me, man. Love you lot. Look forward to you lot time and time again, like it's breaking my heart with like just. Winning, I always say it, losing and drawing and winning, it's what comes with football. But what I can't take is making it easy. Lewis Kelly, I beg you find someone. Hey, Jorginho patting me. I don't know why I thought he was going to do that. Jorginho, hey, Nelly, please. Fucking no, man. Well, man, I look into this guy like it was close as well. Nelly, come on, bro. I love you to bits, but come on, man. I look into this. Oh, it was a hot, bro. No. What's going on with you, lot? Cool, we find ourselves in a tough climate, but I'm not seeing characters, man. Pressure's a privilege. If you play for this club, it's a privilege. In good times, it's easy to do stuff. When things are going bad, where's the protagonist? And I'll extend that to the manager as well. Everybody, where's the protagonist? Where's the courage? Where's the standing up to be carried? Where's making it difficult? Can come out and give this lip service about, you know, the manager and the captain. About, oh yeah, we've got all the good statistics. We want silverware. I don't doubt you. I don't fault you for that. But make sure that the best time to do the talking is out there, you know, and things go left all the time. Can't win them all. But come on, time and time again, when we're not getting results that we want or we're dropping points, it's because of factors like we're seeing at the moment. Come on, boys. Rice, I respect it. People are gendering you, but like, Arteta, bro, he shouldn't be in the 8, bro. This is tired. This tired. I respect it, but it's tired. It's so tired. It's so tired. Big up yourself, Declan Rice. There's 100% application. I don't care what people say. They can ask questions about you. You're actually one of them that are trying. But you in the 8 is chalk and cheese. It's horrible watching him trying to create something in the final third. I respect the application. But come on now, Arteta. Seriously, come on. Come on now. We're saying the same things when we don't win games. Even when we win them. Oh, well, corner boys, come on. Rice, come put on the keeper, man. At least give the analytical team of Newcastle something to think about. Fucking hell, Rice, bro. Guys, to the commentator, eh? Arteta. Sterling. Knowing him, Moreno's going to come on. I was falling asleep as well, but I see 2-0 and immediately woke back up smiling. Thank you, Arsenal. Malik, big up yourself, but fuck you, man. Mate. So many players look like they're playing that 50% or blowing out their Arsenal. Arteta, you lot built the squad. I feel sorry for the players in that case. I feel sorry for the fans. I feel sorry for the players' teammates. I don't feel sorry for Mikel Arteta or the recruitment staff because we've seen this before. The squad, when everyone's fit, trying to compete in 4 trophies is wishful. So when you find the climate that we have now, the maths doesn't make sense. I don't even think it's been the worst of performance. It's just bare jabs. Newcastle have landed 1-2 proper bangs. Lewis Skelly, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Rice, pass it, please, 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 please. Aye, Timber, clot it. Havertz. It's okay, man. Great defending by Lever, man. So shout out Newcastle. You did everything I wanted my club to do today. I don't know what to say to you lot, man, but big up you lot, innit? Isak is showing he's worth the piece. He's worth everything. That's a decent ball. Come on, Debradka's been punching them all day. Shout to Debradka. Wish AJ landed a couple of them bangs against Dubois. The result might have been different. I like Arteta, but unfortunately, he's a Rebo. If you know, you know. Rebos always do Rebo stuff. If the Geordies knock us out, they better get the trophy, not dust it off for Liverpool Spurs. But see, Jesus has won the ball. Lewis Skelly, I respect it. You're going to get a yellow, but you had to make a foul. It could be about to be 3-0 Barnes. Please, I like it, man. I buy Harvey Barnes. He fell. Barnes got sniped. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened to Barnes. God is watching us. The Holy Spirit just made him drop on the floor. You see? Best bit of defending today. Because it would have been past the pad settings. Said it here that we ain't winning it. We know our team. Look at Isak dropping deep and passing triangles around our midfielders. Chat now, we get a DG crash out. There's no crashing out. Past the crash, like, even crashing out. Like, I know people be doing the most. I can't change this, bro. In life, I learned in 2024, you can only get upset and things about factors you can control. I can't control this football club. I can't get them to sign a striker. So I just got to focus on being a good human being, man. I love the club, but it's toxic right now. It's a toxic love. I love something that don't love me back, unfortunately. Havertz, I'm not even mad at you, you know. They're bringing on Almiron. They don't rate us. And he meant to be going Saudi or MLS. Havertz, I hear it, man. You're playing left wing, right wing, centre mid. I hear it. You didn't buy yourself. You didn't. I can't blame you. I don't even know the words. Bro, without Saka is peak. But even without Saka, family, come on, bro. This is dead. Saliba wins the header. Gabriel. Hit Raya. Gabriel. First, hey, Saliba, he didn't. Okay. Raya, quick, man. See, and even that, I know Arteta's told Raya to play it short. So again, it comes back to the gaffer. Because he hasn't gone long nearly as much as he did in the first half. You got Rice playing as a flipping 8. This is what happens when you don't have an 8, you don't have a 6, you don't have some real attackers. But we've been unlucky. I know there's going to be the Arsenal fans. We've been unlucky today. You make your own luck, man. Lewis Skelly, first time you've dilly-dallied on the ball. I don't mind that today. Tonali's mocked up. He's done that all day. Joe Linton, a bully. 3-4 man couldn't get the ball off him until Gabriel's bundled him over. And then Gabriel's pass was horrible. Sums up our day. Sums up our day. Lewis Hall sending about 20 of our players to the shop. Come on, boys. It's a cup game. You're playing at home. I don't want to be them guys, but you're earning over 100 grand a week. Come on. You're pressing and they're just passing through it. Oh, fuck off, ref, man. How's Jorginho fouled him? Jorginho, I don't mind it, you know, because you've actually been winning the ball. You take 20 years to move on this football pitch, but you've actually won the ball a lot more than your teammates. Ref, come on, how's that? That's actually not a free kick. I know I call them all, but come on. God, they don't rate us. Credit Newcastle, they don't rate us. Man, pulling off Gordon now. Them man have the real bigger fish to fry. Pull off Isak immediate. Don't need Isak to sit out the whole game. Gordon coming off. Immediate. Gordon, I rate it, but you shouldn't even, you lot have won. Why are you even wasting time? You don't even need to do the slow walk. Clap the Newcastle fans who made the bloody trip up however many miles and hours, midday. Big up Newcastle fans, but you lot are probably going to, boy, I have to be bad, man. I hope a couple of you lot's train to get delayed, didn't it? Take a little of the smile off your face, but shout out Newcastle, man. 15 minutes to go, man. Just score. Just give the Newcastle analytical department something to think about, man. Lloyd Kelly's gone long. See, Gabriel wins the first. Who's going to win the second? Hayes, you should try. You against Botman, it's a myth. Oh, well. Jorginho's on the ball here. Pardon me, now they want to play with 2 goals down. We're not emotionally mature. Among all the other issues, yeah, all the other issues around our football club, these men are not, as a team, they're not mature enough, man. Youngest to oldest, and the most mature players are at times are the younger players, but generally we're emotionally immature. He actually started the game well. When you conceded, heads kind of dropped, then got ourselves kind of back into it again. And we did that against West Ham when we batted them. We definitely did that against Brentford. I feel we did that in the second half before the penalty shout against Brighton. Too volatile. Too Too many unanswered questions. Gabriel Jesus. Bro. Big up Dan Burn. Good defending by I think he's their captain today. I don't even know. Is Dan Burn actually Newcastle's captain or is he just doing it today? Thought it was Gamara's. Jorginho, I hear it. You've actually made an impact. The bar's on the floor. Jorginho, you've actually brought something. Passing the damn ball forward. Lewis Skelly. I hope he starts against Man United, you know. Zinchenko coming on. You might as well gamble, man. Throw on something else as well now. Ref. The Bradker's playing a blinder, man. He's taking forever to mute this ball. First and seconds. If someone wins the first, are you going to win the seconds? Unlucky, Saliba. Gabriel. one of our better players. Saliba, Gabriel, maybe in the build-up to the goal, everyone could have done better. Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Jorginho. I don't rate Havertz like that. He's got hella limitations, but I'm not mad at you. I'm genuinely not mad at you. I think within your limitations, you've actually, it's the same old kind of thing. Martinelli saying, I don't think people are, I'm not going to F and blind over the players and whatnot, but hey, it's all fun and games if you're Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus, Jorginho, technically Raheem Sterling, you know, Kai Havertz to a degree. If you've won the trophy elsewhere, great on you. But some of you, boy, you ain't won trophies, and none of you have won trophies like that together. You could kiss Wembley. Wembley's flirting with you, you know. You've taken Wembley on a date, and she wants to, and you don't want to get there. That's our problem is. A lot of foreplay, it's not enough penetration. That's our problem as a football club. The minute you're on the cusp of achieving something amazing, foot off the gas. Instead, I'm having to watch Kai Havertz do step-overs. I'm not even boying you, Kai Havertz. It's just the sad state of affairs we find ourselves. This is crazy. Jorginho to Kai Havertz. Can you swing? Can you deliver that? I don't mind. It's in the hands of the Bradker, but. And again, it shows you know what, Jorginho? On to Man United, isn't it? On to Man United and then the North London derby, and I assume Aston Villa. What shall be, man. The past brings regrets. The future brings uncertainty. There's no time like the present, man. To live in the past or live in the future, it's a state of anxiety. So I'm just going to live in this present moment. Arsenal made me hella philosophical in it. Go on, Zinny. Oh, Zinchenko defo caught Joe Linton. I'm sure half the league are probably watching this game happy with that because Joe Linton's normally the one doing that. Even destroyed. That's capping, man. DG, not even in some troll thing. The project has reached its conclusion. Clearly, the project rebuild's done. This project winning a Prem myth, and Zinny's on the yellow. Bro, this is a semi-final. Don't forget, this performance is diabolical. You think we're going to go into the Champions League knockouts like this? Is you lot that think Arsenal are going to win the Champions? You lot called me negative for saying the Prem is improbable, the Champions League is impossible. And that's not because I necessarily believe that or think that. There's certain psychological answers you've got to answer in them competitions. And there's certain tactical questions you have to answer. And we don't have to think Martinelli, Trossard, Kai Havertz, this one, that one are the best. But as a group of players, should it really be like this? Arteta, there's 10 minutes left. Why is Sterling still on the bench? Look at Joe Linton fighting Timber. I hear it. Joe Linton's a mountain, bro. Someone back it. Lewis Hall, been great today. Probably earned himself a corner. Earns a throw-in. The Newcastle fans want more, cuz. Harsh reality. There's no, bro. You can't have no harsh reality unless you're living in some dreamland. Crazy. But then look at that, man. I'm relying on Kai Havertz to score goals, fam. We've engineered our own headache. I'm not even criticizing Kai. Really? Certain man signed him and thought, yeah, that's the difference. You've got, again, Declan, you've given it a good opportunity in the 8. Kai, I think you're trying, but bro, these are not the guys. Martinelli, the efforts there, the applications on the floor, we've been here. Corner kick. Just get a goal. Disappointed in you lot, man. I keep saying it. When the season ends, Arteta should amicably leave the club. He's taking us as far as he can. Havertz working the graveyard shift. Same old Arsenal cycle. We progress. We get to a point where we need that top class, world class sign average players, and don't address the holes in the team. What is there to say about Arteta? I think you're a tactical genius. I like the madman stuff you do, but getting over the line and sometimes where you need to simplify things, you've shown an inability to do that. You signed a new deal, so there's no questions to be had, but every year you big up the rebuild. Every year you don't get us over that line, the question gets bigger. And as long as he does enough That's not too Calas. You're still here. Zini's ball into the box. I really thought Jesus would get there. Big Gabriel. You know what? I'm not even mad at you for shooting. I am, because the pass was on. I hear it, man. The whole of Newcastle had a field day. If I ain't got nothing to say, I'm going to say nothing. Say it, man. This is a safe place. Everyone speak. Arteta looking at his watch. Allow it, bro. Allow it, fam. Bring on Sterling, bro. Come on, Arteta. As much as I defend, USA ownership is different. Arteta built this team and his in-game management is shocking. The players don't look up for it. I can't lie, this is on the players. They've been putting in good positions to fail. It's on everyone. It's on how we've built the fucking team, and it's on the players. It's on everybody. Everyone connected to this. What I'm not going to do is scapegoat these guys. All of you, you're upsetting me. He's not made it. He ain't made it difficult at all. There's not positives. There's moments in the game where he's evidently in a better place than this, but. And for me, it's just, bro, we never go up the gears on a consistent basis when our backs are against it. And on one hand, I do like sticking to the script, but it's got to go up the gears, bro. The air fryer needs to be on a higher temperature, bro. What are we waiting for the ball to drop? Oh, Jesus, man. Why would you do that? Why would you foul him, man? No, it's not a strength thing. And I hate myself because I like the dark arts. You therefore passed him off the ball, but we're 2 goals down with 6 minutes left. Come on, man. Right in front of the ref. Come on. Silliness. Stupidity. Football is about asking yourself the right questions. Did you ask yourself, yeah, it's a good idea to foul him? Come on. How about stop talking to Joe Linton? Suck your mum, Joe Linton. Keep it moving. Let's go, man. At Newcastle, leave us alone, man. You mashed us up at your place. You mashed us up. You're mashing us up now. United, Spurs, Villa, Zagreb, Wolves, Girona. Our next 4 games are at home. Doesn't really matter if we're playing at home or away, if you're going to play like a bunch of pussycats. And where's the ball boy? Whatever ball boy or ball girl's taking forever, they should never be allowed to do that again. Same old, man. Some idiot thing, man. I'm still here, folks, man. There's 5 minutes left. I'm getting cramp. And normally I soldier through it. But what reason do I have to? They're not caring about me. It's the performance for me, man. Like, it's too easy. Like, I hate these. It's just soft. Declan, ref, that's a yellow. Ref, don't be a muppet. I know. Hey. Ref, hurry up, man. Hurry up, ref. Hurry up. Move, Almiron, or whatever your name is. Move, man. Make the call quicker, ref. Everyone on their flipping TV, even those on them dodgy streams, could see that's a foul. Why taking so long? And even you, Rash, play to the whistle, let the ref do that. Too many times our players are stopping and looking at the ref. What's going on? Play to the whistle. You learned that years ago. Don't forget yourselves. Too many guys think they're better than what they are. Too many people moving like we've achieved something. Martin. I'm not expecting you to win jewels and all of that stuff, even though you need to. But you see, when it comes to good deliveries and things of that, that's meant to be your bread and butter. So if you're not down for that today, let Zini or something do it. Jesus. Jorginho, keep that down. Jorginho, you've been one of our better players. You and Lewis Skelly, one love. Sums up the day. It's over. He struck it well, man. It's over, though, man. Money spent doesn't promise trophies. Can only ask the challenger. We are. You see, I hear that. That's a dickhead thing, man. I'm not on that, man. I'm not on that. We're not really challenging. And even forget all this challenging stuff. Are we maximizing our image on what we could do? Because Premier Leagues, all that stuff is a byproduct. Like in life, if you sit down and you apply discipline and you learn all the skills you want to do, you work really hard in your job, the success you get, whether that's money, whether that's skills, whatever, the man or woman you become is because of your desire to improve. I'm not doubting these lots' desire to improve. Are we maximizing our potential? No, we're not, man. So forget all of that. Forget all of that. And I'm defo the most balanced content creator there is. So I'm more than happy to give people their flowers and whatnot. But forget all of that. All of that's a little pussy or cop-out thing. We cheated ourselves today. There's evident holes in the squad. There's evident self-imposed kryptonite. We don't move the ball quick enough. You know, if you're spot on defensively, Newcastle haven't played in low block and sack 11 men behind the ball. You know we struggle. We don't go up the gears. We have evident limitations in the squad, and a byproduct of all the issues we face, whether that's not having players fit because of illness or injuries, it's because the squad's not big enough. Something we've learned for years. Yeah, last season we had a relative injury run, but we still had key players missing out, and we're only there in the running. And excluding that, we've had several seasons missing several players. So we're not learning from past mistakes. See, the thing about life, yeah, you will learn the same mistake again and again and again until you want to take heed of the lesson you're being taught. And we don't seem to. So forget all of that. Respectfully, I'm not getting at you, but forget all of that, man. I'm not saying you, but there's some people that are going to do the over negative thing. There's some people that are going to do the over positive thing. Arsenal fans like balance and nuance. Unfortunately, as long as we stay at this level, there's not really going to be questions asked on any management, any recruitment staff, anything. Because on the face of it, you've made the semi-finals of this competition. No one's going to remember. No one's necessarily going to care in May about the context behind it. I know why, because when I do them analytical vids and try whatever, it's not the most viewed content on my channel. So you lot don't want to go and do that. Smash the like button, by the way, folks. Win, lose, or draw, big up you lot. Declan Rice, Timber, Havertz on the edge of the area. At least, come, man, mash up the clean sheet, man. 2-1. At least let me go into the St. James game with a bit of optimism that we could do a thing into the hands of the Brad Carr. He's going to take 50 years to keep it moving with that one, ain't he? Pardon me, don't blame him. And what I would say, win, lose, or draw, we've got 318 likes, man. So big up you lot. You lot are the kings and queens of the platform. Unfortunately, unlike my team, I can always bet on you lot's level of consistency, man. I apologize on behalf of the team, man, because we don't deserve this, bro. You can't solely blame Arteta. What I can blame Arteta for is purely the coaching things that you're doing. Everyone has to take responsibility, bro. Everyone's in this together. For Arteta, big you up. You've got to... Oh, is he onside? Please, Landsman. You know it's mad when I'm about to praise Zinchenko for his defending. Arteta, big you up for getting us here. It's about getting over the line. 5 minutes of added on time. Ay, man. Yeah, the Cronkies need to cut still, man. They need to cut still, bro. Come on, bro. I miss Aubameyang, bro. I miss Pepe. I'm mad thoughts. I miss Lacazette. Gabriel Jesus. Unlucky. Odegaard. Hey, you look big up. You look, man. I'll have hope. I've just got 100% hope in the Champions League. If you ask me to offer my opinion logically, forget about that. Brother, we've got Gabriel doing up right wing. And I'm not marking it. It just shows you how we've got here. We haven't put our best foot forward. Martinelli. That's great defending by Hall. I thought Gabriel might poke that. Oh, someone tell Saliba he's got time. They're taking the Mick Harvey Barnes. And don't get it twisted, we've had some half chances, man, that we haven't put home, bro. That's one thing you've got to do, bro. Like, that's the hardest thing to do in football. It doesn't matter all the other isms and schisms. That's what wins titles, wins games, ultimately scoring goals. And when you don't score the chances you get, when you're not defending well enough, which has been the theme today, you can't get nothing. Eddie Howe, Newcastle, big up you lot. You have to be gracious in defeat. You lot were the better men today. Gabriel Magalhaes, right wing. Somehow he's got a corner, big give up. Oh, man. Get it. And they got Bruno next. Newcastle to add 2 more. I'll be more than happy. Less said that. Less said that. Corner boys, we're not in the building today, man. We're not in the building today, man. We're not in the building today, man. I have to just hope for a miracle. Martin Wondergaard, corner. I had small hope. Corner boys, we're definitely not in the building. Odegaard, can he find someone? We're definitely not in the building today. Gabriel Magalhaes, Zinchenko, relax. Zinny. Yes. Go on. You know what, Zinny, go on. I believe you. You're the best left back in the club. I'm lying. Declan Rice puts it in to the back post for Jesus, bro. He's like 5'8". He's my height. We're dream chasing with that. People need to relax. Arteta knows what he's doing. Newcastle are no fools and have a good team. We're losing. That's football for you. But to be dissing Arteta is crazy. Think of where we were before. I hear that. I'm not saying me. We've been there, but like that. No, now, man. It's dead now. Like Arteta, one love for the rebuild, but you can't rely on past success. No one cares about the 6 months Gabriel Jesus gave us. No one necessarily cares about Tierney's initial period. Nobody cares about Aaron Ramsdale. We've come a long way, but that don't mean nothing, man. Keep moving forward. For me, it's the fact that we've got no divine right to win Prems and champs and all of that, but we're not putting our best foot forward across all aspects. We're not exhausting everything at this football club to be the best we can be in our image. And as much as there's so much negatives that ultimately are going to harm us, there's so much, actually, there's so much to be positive about. But that's all we're going to do. You lot can tell me about where we were before. You can tell me about how good we were in 2024. I don't see no silverware. And you think these players and Arteta don't want silverware more than us fans, beyond the obvious. The ones training and playing. Jesus, I don't mind that, but ultimately no one's backing it throwing to Newcastle. People do need to relax though, but you know what time it is, man. You know the channels that are going to be lit. Isak, we shouldn't allow you to leave the stadium, you know, until you sign for us. I know it's not going to happen, but all I got is dreaming. Martinelli has cost us the game. Stop all of that. We've all cost ourselves the game, man. Come on, let's not be dumb. Yes, there's moments where certain players, you know, be in the highlights. There's 11 players out there. It's taken 94 minutes for Livramento to get carded. I respect the dark arts of someone that loves it. We win, lose, and draw together. If every one of those 11 players can say they gave everything and then Martinelli was the reason we lost, then fair enough. I don't ever let me see you lot stop. We're appealing for a handball that's not a handball. What are you lot doing? 3-4 players stopping. 2 of which are Premier League winners. I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. Just end the game, man. You got a couple seconds. Lock this off. I'm definitely going to watch this game again. Jorginho puts it into the box. Might as well no, we can't rest players. Martinelli. We can't rest players in the St. James's Park game because who the hell, like, if we rest players, we ain't got a squad. I must admit, I don't know why the ref ain't blown yet. He has. Come off. Well, Newcastle have won 2-1. 2-1. I'm a liar. 2-0. I wish. Ah, well. They don't rate us. They got the 2 goals, kept the clean sheet, took the Achilles them off, kept it moving. Look at these idiots. I'm ready for your review. Oh, mate. There's nothing else to say, man. Apart from move forward to Man United. Rice is trying, but it's square pegs in round holes, man. It's square pegs in round holes, man. Big up yourself, live from Planet X. 5 years of Arteta, 0 trophies. It is what it is, man. Like, I think throughout the course of this live stream, I've said exactly how I feel. I'm just here to see you lots. Like, on to United, innit? Like, we're 2 goals down. You got to go to St. James's Park. You hope for a miracle. You accept reality. Got to focus on United now, innit? We know the climate. We know what our club currently face. We know everything around it. We know what we hope we do in the market. It is what it is. Look at this guy, bud. Hey, man, what do you want, cuz? Hello.
Yo, what you saying?
What going?
Nothing, bro. I just woke up still. Literally just woke up.
But you know you're calling me because Arsenal lost. Stop it. I don't know, but you know what it was. We're gonna slap. Hey, you should have killed me when you had the chance. I promise you. I promise you this. I promise you this. Yeah. Yeah, you are live. I promise you this. Yeah. Man United are getting slapped on Sunday, brother. Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Carabao Cup. I know. anyway.
Yeah, man, I don't care about this, bro. This cup. You're cracking up, mate. Pay your phone bill.
Answer your phone. Answer your phone on Sunday.
Yeah, man. We're not even watching this cup. The Rolex ain't real, man. We're not out of it, though. There's a second leg.
I don't be silly, bro. CJ Park, 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Alright, cool. It's gone tomorrow.
Say that, you pussy. Hey, what's the Brazilian chick saying?
Shut up, man.
Alright, Tariq, what little you at Anfield? You're coming out with chest. Have manners like Kibio and Zinchenko did at patting you lot. You know what's happening to United on Sunday. You know what's happening. We're not going out like that. My gaffer's not going out like that. Yeah, man. I can't lie. I love the manager, but he's a reball, man. He was a reball player. And unfortunately, I've checked out as well. Reballs do reball things. Does Arteta have the pull to bring in top of talent, bro? You gotta have to, bro. You have to make it happen. And if you can't bring in top, bro, as much as we want elite talent and things like that, and we need it. Do they need to necessarily be elite at the point of entry for one, or do they need to be elite full stop to be better than what this is? And Arteta's gonna need to go back to the drawing board with the training and all of that. I'm upset with all these lot. Arteta, the players. I'm not gonna do the effing and blinding and carrying on. And look, the Wolves are coming out for me, man. Arsenal, if you lot love me, you won't lose on Sunday. You know. Do you know how many United fans are in my Twitter mentions? Like they done the drillings. Come on, man. Half the time when Ish isn't working on the pitch, the players look confused. Nah, I love Arsenal. I'm gonna keep supporting Arsenal, man. I ain't snaking this, man, but it is what it is, man. We've been here before, bro. Like this ain't nothing new. This ain't no different to how I felt against. Nah, it is, but I'm lying slightly. It's no different to how I felt against Bournemouth. It's no different to how I felt against Newcastle. We didn't lose all these games, but the element of frustration against Fulham, against Brighton, I shouldn't even respect it. Inter Milan, but Inter Milan, Newcastle in the league, so that's ×2. Conceding the equalizers against Chelsea and who else is there? Chelsea, and there's definitely another big team. Liverpool. I allowed the team for City. I was proud of you lot for that. The same problems that were here. The one game I won't ever forget is the Villa game. I told you, go back to that watch along and that review. I said it's a long season for us, you know. People didn't listen. And some of you are shameless because some of you said don't sign a striker because we got Kai. And I don't want to, you know, we all know the players that are going to go viral. It's all Havertz's fault. It's all Arteta, the manager's fault. It's all Rice's fault. It's everybody's, man. No, if your name is not Jorginho or Lewis Skelly, or by default to a slight degree, Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, I don't want to hear it. And even that, it doesn't matter if you was good. 10 other players were shit. Plus the subs were 2 goals down, have to go to the Lions Den of Newcastle. It's the right scoreline. We just wanted that for our team. If Newcastle were the same Newcastle that had Joey Barton and all them shit players there, or when they had a shit 11 and just combined, then it's a different story. But if Isak's gonna play like that at the Emirates, which isn't the loudest of stadiums anyways, what the flip do you think they're gonna do at their home place? Credit to Newcastle, Eddie Howe, even the flipping fans who made the journey. We got shot on by the Magpies, 2 birds in a week. Cool pest control, man. I might even have to go here. I might just go on the AFTV, you know. Tell me why. I don't know why. But we've been here before. It is what it is, man. One love for the super chat, man. I don't know why it's not coming up on StreamYard, but you said DG sacked this manager. He's our Brendan Rodgers. He's not getting sacked, though, man. How can you play at home like this, guys? Newcastle is in such control. We're completely incapable of replicating that at Newcastle. Just show them, man. Coach Carter, Mighty Ducks, and all them things, man. Usyk fights. What's the reboard? I swear Parker, one of them idiots, beat Anthony Joshua. Any sort of underdog story there is in sport or anything in life, these lot need to just watch the movies, man, because it's about passion. Well, phase 7, allow me, man. I don't want to hear phases and process and none of that. It is what it is. Bro, the fact that team's been laying like this against us defensively all season and Arteta has not found a way to break them down even in 2025 just shows he's in it. It is what it is, man. Like it or not, we're red. We're nothing with Tottenham, bro. Yeah, Arteta overthought this one. The thing is, if we clip this comment up, yeah, Arteta overthought this one, and we played some game word bingo, you wouldn't know what game that's about, you know. If this game doesn't make it clear to the manager, we need a striker, bro. It's striker, winger, and above everything, a slight tweak to the system, gaffer, man. It's predictable, broski. Arteta, I got a lot of time for you. I don't back you religiously. Like, if you leave, you leave. But come on, man. Any team that's half competent defensively, any team that is half competent defensively, unfortunately, we can't break them down. We'll get on the ball, inverted midfield, inverted wing back. Sorry, wingers are showing. It's side to side. It's a lot of jabs. We never go for that knockdown blow. Yes, we had a barrage of half chances today, but ultimately we did not take advantage of any of them. Personally, I think we're quite lucky in the first 10 or so minutes that Newcastle, I'm sure with Tonali and Joe Linton, didn't bag. I don't think we was terrible today, but we was lackluster. We was lacking invention. We was lacking intention. We're lacking clinical edge. We're lacking midfielders that consistently break lines. Obviously, I feel a bit sorry for Kai Havertz because we're at where we're at, but you're everywhere but up front and we're not creating. Martinelli had a good chance, didn't take it, and his struggles continue. I think it was a better performance from Trossard, but ultimately not good enough. Declan Rice, he's trying, but he's not an 8. Partey, you did what you can. Lewis Skelly, I think he was probably the man of the match out the starters. Jorginho, you brought something, but ultimately it weren't enough. The 2 goals we conceded were fantastic from a Newcastle point of view. From us, it's piss poor. It's absolutely atrocious. It's unacceptable. Not following runners, not tight to men. You know, big up Isak, playing in the spaces, offering deep. Gordon did well. Their whole team, they were quite positive. They looked threatening on the transition. They're cutting us up in 2-3 passes. They sat back in a 4-5-1, and they did that. The goals we conceded, we played with fire, we got burnt. Newcastle didn't have to do anything. We fell asleep. Stupid goals to concede. And even a couple of the half chances away from the obvious, you're seeing Gabriel having it going, you know, he's playing right wing and he's going long. You have Timber heading over, and I'm not criticizing them. It's just ultimately, if you're not switched on defensively, you're not creating a barrage of chances. You're not moving the ball fast enough. In many ways, of course, this, you know, in relation to this cup game and all of that, there's all relevancy because now we've got to go and do a mission at St. James's Park. But when we don't win games and we drop points, it feels like it's a carbon copy of, yeah, it looks like it's very obvious to play us, man. We huffed and puffed to some occasion, but ultimately it is what it is. And you end up in scenarios and situations like this when you don't do what needs to be done in the market. You're relying on players that ultimately are being carried. The way we've assembled the squad is not on. Yes, there's injuries. There's all of this sort of stuff. I don't think it's a game to be effing and blinding, but it is a game to ask serious question marks of the manager and how he went about that, and serious question marks of the players, because that was your best chance, in my opinion, of winning a cup. As long as you've mathematically got a chance, go on with yourself and do a thing in it. But other than that, dead. You know, we had 14 shots in the first half, 3 on target. Ultimately, we are not creating enough, just like with Brighton. Newcastle, again, the second half, the killer blow was their second goal. What's going on? Low level, lapses in concentration. We didn't have any bark or bite for that matter. Any bite, let alone bark in the attacking sense. Not defending well enough. Odegaard not really having the best of games, but I'm not on this scapegoating. Newcastle took their half chances. We couldn't break them down. We didn't move the ball fast enough. We started playing short in the second half with David Raya, so I know Mikel Arteta has told him to change something. We're going long. When Kai Havertz saying up front, it's a myth, and even when he's there, there's a sea of of black and white shirts. So none of what we're doing is making sense. It's not. We're still trying to win. We're treating football matches like boxing, man. And at times in midfield, we're not following runners. There's too much spaces and gaps. And what I didn't like in the second half is, I do think they tried, didn't it? It's not good enough, but they tried. But stop, like the ref isn't giving the decision. A man are stopping in a cup game in the semi-final. Man are stopping. What's going on? What's going on? Seriously, we have no divine right to be in the next round of no cup. But the minimum is maximum effort. Bleeding for the shirt. Bleeding for yourselves. And that's what you're going to go and do. Yes, I know. For me, players did look leggy out there. All of that. But it's not an excuse. Desire, you think Newcastle players ain't leggy? Yeah, they might not have a fixture schedule like us, but they played over the weekend. They've got minutes in their legs. They're missing key players. Not to this level, but they made it happen. You would have thought the Emirates was St. James's Park. You got to go St. James's Park. But you know what? I'm going to choose to mentally log out of that game. What you need to do now is focus on Man United on Sunday and then Spurs and Aston Villa. Because if you can't play like this at the Emirates, this is your home. No one needs to feel sorry for themselves. Get out your system immediately. Immediately. And anyone who's not built for this, come out the team. Because it's another game with another teenager. Shout out Lewis Skelly. It's another game with another teenager. They've been head and shoulders above a lot of you are significantly more experienced. You're old enough. You've all gone through puberty. This is unacceptable. And I'm extending this to the manager as well. It's unacceptable. It's too easy to get something out of us when we're not at it. And even the reaction, the last couple of weeks when we've gone to go down, the reaction is unacceptable. People are dropping their heads, feeling sorry for themselves. To play for this club is a privilege, you know. Do you know how beautiful this club is? So it is what it is, man. I could scream, I could shout, I could say this one out. Rice is trying, but the man's not a fucking 8. Yeah, we can get away with it in some games. And Arteta, I love the fact that you've pulled this club out of the abyss. You're doing all these things. Now you need to simplify stuff. You've done all the hard work. Just do the simple things. Get the fucking wing or the fucking striker, the 8. Let's keep it moving. Put people in their best positions. Let's keep it moving. More depth. We're serious now. But now we've got to a point. The whole club's taking their foot off the gas, and we're being made to pay for what we didn't do in the summer. Now you've got an impossible job on a football in front, trying to win a trophy. And now you've got to do the impossible of making something happen in the window. Cheated ourselves. That's where my annoyance comes from. Cheated ourselves. And it's you lot as a club, the players, everyone, when it's all said and done in May, and you have that feeling of regret, whether you're in charge of transfers or you're playing up front or whatever you're doing, you can't change that. Some of you have won trophies elsewhere. Some of you are young, some of you are old. But all of you one day will look back and your career's gone like that. And you will remember the moments that you took, and you will remember those regrets. Discipline hurts, but it hurts a lot less than regret. And it's another week of that. So you lot do your thing, innit? On to Man United. On to Man United. There's nothing else. On to Man United. Not even going to get this. On to Man United. On to Man United. On to Man United, man. No, forget bigger fish to fry. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Even the very maths, 4 competitions, whether I don't believe we're going to win the Prem Champs, FA Cup or League Cup, but definitely not the League Cup now, but the League Cup was the most feasible of the opportunities. Even the fact that you're in 4 cups and the heavy condensed fixture list, the competitions from start to finish, which we're still in at barely in one of them right now, to the level of the playing squad we have, let alone the numbers, the maths is not mathing. Yeah? The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing, man. As soon as, and I can't even diss Kai. Kai, I don't even think you're the worst player on the pitch. Do I believe Kai's ever going to score? But no, you've been ill and that. You put in a shift for the team. You weren't the worst player on the pitch. It's more the tactics. Why are you left wing? Why are you up front? Why are you one of the main players? 9 times out of 10, you pull your weight a lot more than your teammates. But who has assembled this? Is this the squad we've assembled? And there's so much, once again, to like about this club. But ultimately, we're going to keep being the bridesmaid. We're going to keep flirting and not get no penetration. This is what's going to happen. Do you see us winning a major trophy within 5 years? I don't know what that means. You know, in many ways, seeing your team improve, seeing where we was 5 years ago to now could be defined as a trophy. I've got to do the PR. I got nothing left. How come we look so different from last season? The football we're playing, bro, we've dropped off a cliff defensively, and that goes for the whole team. We've dropped off a cliff defensively. We're not scoring goals. The maths is not mathing. It does not sound good. Too many goals are cheap. Yeah, Newcastle huffed and puffed, but it feels like the last few times now, Brentford was one of them, Brighton was one of them, Newcastle was one of them, Fulham was defo one of them, Brighton, what led to the penalty. Teams get one opportunity and it's fatal. It's fatal. It's fatal. At this point, I don't even want to go. No, I wanted to go, but stadium should be emptying, man. It should be. One love for the super chats as well, man. I don't know why they're not coming up now, man. Big up you lot, but it's all appreciated, man. It's on to, I think, am I frozen? Everything's going right. It's on to Man United, bro. Pardon me. Everyone's in this, man. The gaffer, the players, but especially Mikel Arteta and the recruitment staff. I don't feel sorry for them. I feel there's a lot of luxuries and stuff I do feel sorry for them about. But any of the ramifications around injuries or not having certain players or relying on players that are not good enough or we're not, you know, all that stuff, That's on Arteta and the recruitment staff. I don't know who or care who did what. It's you lot. I feel sorry for your players. I feel sorry for their teammates. I feel sorry for the fans, specifically in relation to that, because you could see it. How many times have I got to say it? How many times have I got to say it? How much times do you want to stand in the rain and complain you're wet, bro? How many times? How many times? And we're going to keep learning this lesson again and again and again. Low quality game. But Newcastle, and that's what annoys me. It don't matter if it was Newcastle or Brighton or whoever, like, you can't win them all and things go left. But at least if you gave your maximum and whatever happens, happens. There's too many regrets out there. And for me, away from it being a cup game and the unique, no 2 goals are the same and all that, it's the same core issues that we are talking about. It is what it is, man. You need a miracle for that St. James's Park, but it is what it is, man. Sunday, boy, United got an extra week off, galvanized from the Anfield thing. Our players got more legs in them now, feeling sorry for themselves, still licking their wounds. I don't want to see no one feel sorry. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself. We lost. It hurts. Move on. Because you see, when you still feel sorry for yourself in life or in this football thing, especially in this calendar now, it's going to get worse. DJ, I can't lie, you spoke about it years ago. I think we need to go and get Gasperini. If I speak, I'm in trouble, man. DG, don't apologize for the team. Arteta is too stubborn to change his game plan, and he wants to be right all the time. Man said Robbie Brace. Half chances, we had triple the big chances Newcastle had. We can't just finish. Either way, the ball's not put in the back of the net, bro. If you had them on form, Pepe, Aubameyang, and Laka would have been a fun front three to watch. Not gonna lie, it's true. I can't lie, man. I miss Lacazette, bro. I'm seeing big Gabriel right wing, and the thing is, he's not even looking worse than certain man that are out there. Like, it's feeling like lockdown Arsenal. I'm exaggerating 100%, but it's starting to feel like that. I'm convinced Sterling was a PR move. Sterling was a relationship of convenience. We couldn't get no one. Chelsea couldn't wait to get him out the door. We've got a good understanding. Chelsea done the loan thing where we didn't pay all of it. We could hide behind the whole Arteta, can turn water into wine, and every damaged player Arteta can change, and they worked with each other. That's why the man was signed. Obviously, there's some external factors in relation to him playing or not playing, but realistically, we're in January, bro. Every player of every club, just look at their minutes, excluding certain factors like injuries and maybe all of that. Every team, you look at their minutes of their players, of every team in this Premier League, you can see who the manager rates and who the manager don't rate. It's as simple as that. Got time for you, Arteta, but come on now, bro. This is a prick thing. It's the same old stuff. Your Twitch name is making sense today. One love, man. Is that actually you, though? I'm not even gonna bore you, bro. Hey, no, cancel me. Done no, man. I'm just gonna say done no. It's hella. It's too easy, bro. Hey, I like pot of hay for big give up, but I was gonna put a word in front of it, be like, ooh, well, that's dark. That cheered me up, man. Arteta's found himself out, man. He's found himself out. Stagnated. Shut up, Marcel, man. Hey, Newcastle doing what you lot couldn't do. Come to the Emirates. Go away, Marcel, man. Because when Liverpool lose, you're never here. Bro, you couldn't beat Man United at your place. Have manners. Don't worry, man. Marcel, just fuck off, all right? Mate. It's not just a striker needed. A lot got to be addressed. Something ain't following. Slow passes, not pressing well. Even the pressing today was horrible, man. Time to go now, please. Everyone seems very animated, I must say, man. What happens if United score first on Sunday? On to United, man. Go AFTV. Say your piece, AFTV, and chill to that, people. Do you know what? It's probably going to be lit. And what makes it worse is they're going to be some wacky youths on the net. Just moving mad. Appreciate the super chat. We wasted 2 windows and did not buy a proper attacker. Our best player is Saka. When he's out, DG, this was coming. We need attackers as soon as possible. I've checked out, man. I love the club, but I can't keep getting angry. Big up American Gunner. I can't keep getting angry about the same thing. Big up DG people. Display again. We say the same thing again. You just know which passes these men are going to make, man, switching to positions that aren't their main strength and just getting frustrated with the ref when it doesn't go their way. But it is what it is. Man said head loss. Where have I got a head loss, bro? Just passionate. I can't lose my head. Yeah, DG out for me anymore. Sorry, Arteta out. Ain't for me anymore. He's taken us as far as he can go. And the thing is, I can't begrudge that. Discipline hurts less than regrets. You've been spitting some spiritual wisdom today. We're smoking on that World League Cup trophy. You see when it's your time to hold licks for your team lose? It's peak, man. DG, stop expecting Arsenal to win any game following a loss to the league leaders, or even when they drop points. It won't happen. We got it again, innit? We got it again, man. Peak. Big up Reese's footy feed here. DG, just come my watch along for it. Arsenal look drained, a team with no options. It's peak, man. I promise you, these Arsenal players ain't any more drained than us fans, man. Saka making a difference today, DG. To be fair, Saka ain't played for however long, and he's definitely done better than the majority of the Man United players. Stop it, man. One little draw against Anfield, and you lot are getting fucking bonus. Calm down, man. Sunday, when you get slapped, remember who taught you, innit? Reactionary, 100%, but a part of me just wants the season to be done. But anyways, people, man, as usual, man, whether you're running banter like Marcel and John and they're part of the furniture, or you're an Arsenal fan, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and all of those things. Unfortunately, Arsenal don't do what you lot do, and that's consistency, that's belief. And without you lot, it'd be boring. You lot always make sure the like targets are hit, so I appreciate you lot. Obviously, you know there'll be streams and reaction streams and all of that jazz. Sunday, we're doing a watch along for Man United, Arsenal, Man United. Tomorrow, watching Spurs, Liverpool. I want Liverpool to win now because that's the only thing that gives me a bit of hope. So yeah, man, what's the point wasting any more of you lot's evening? Big up you lot for your support, your super chats and all of that, man. Peace.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Like